Yeah.
Oh dear. Right, so starting the stream up.
Oh, we need to go into a group first, don't we, and be in the same session.
Yeah. Well, what do we get into the
Do not touch anything in the aircraft.
Okay. Right, so
it's just if we do it, it goes all out of sync and.
I get you. Yeah, so it has to be. That's fair enough. Right, so
invite to group.
Just want to discuss this stream, but I'm taking a flying lesson with Callum in a big ass plane. I accept that, so that takes us here. Big plane. I've been issued a minerals challenge, and I was threatened and told if I didn't do this, they'll beat me up and make me do things I don't want to do. So.
Don't hear women.
And thou shalt speak. Anyhow, so this is going to be a little game of watch Spurs win.
Okay,
I should have said that. I shouldn't have said that.
Or not. So in your controls, there should be in the top left something about a session ID.
Oh, hang on a minute. Right, because I'm still currently loading. Click on there. Right, your controls. So session code.
Yeah, you don't want the stream to know this because we'll have people controlling the aircraft.
Right, so let me moving. Hang on a minute. I've just started my stream. How am I supposed to mute? I have to mute it then, won't I? I'm reading it out.
I've put the code in TeamSpeak for you.
Oh, okay. Let me just hide my screen then. Be right back. Right, so
I'm just gonna grab a drink.
Hang on. So the session code. I've got to put that in there.
Yeah.
Copy. Bollocks.
As long as everything installed correctly.
Right.
You'll connect.
Okay. So
I'm just gonna figure out how to get you into the right hand seat.
Right. So MG. Right. Anyway, connect. It's cloud server or direct.
Cloud PTP.
It just says cloud server on mine.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's on the left side. That is. I'm not hosting. You're hosting, aren't you? So
I'm hosting. Yeah.
Yeah. So I just need to connect to you. Right. Obviously, it's taking a bit of time to.
Oh, I see you in the client list.
Already? Fucking hell! I only just clicked the button. Jesus. Right.
Question.
Answer.
I hit install and it did a gigabyte install.
Yeah. Now you got to activate that bit. That's what I mean. It's a weird. What?
I've got an accessibility settings menu.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sure he's got an accessibility.
Why is it giving me this? It's talking to me.
That's strange.
Enable screen narration settings.
We should be connected now.
Well, I'm still loading. It's obviously loading a plane has never happened before, so.
Yeah.
So nearly there. Right, so stream back up. Right. I'm just waiting for this to get on through, and then.
So right now, I'm in control of the aircraft.
Right. Okay.
I'm gonna get you.
What?
We're gonna figure out how to move you to the right-hand seat.
Right.
Because otherwise, we're both gonna be sat in the left seat.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
The installer package path, is that where it's going to install the entire game?
Yeah, so I made my own one. I just went to click on the whatever button where you can choose your own destination. I just picked my F drive, I named it MFS, and all the stuff will be installed into that folder.
So if I put a new value E drive.
Yeah, so just call it whatever you want to call it, I guess. I just called it MFS. And then, everything installs into that folder. Right, oh, here we go. Got some
What was that?
runway. What was what?
Buttons have you pressed?
I haven't pressed anything yet. I've only just loaded, mate. I can see.
Okay,
do I click on Do I click on ready to fly?
Yes.
Ready to fly. Okay, so yeah. Oh! Why's it making noise?
You should hear like an autopilot disconnect siren.
Oh, I just heard it. Delete. That was it.
Yeah. Right. Ignore those objectives. You don't need those objectives. So, I'm going to just jump ahead in the checklist quick because we kind of need power.
Right.
So, I'm going to turn the power on and get some lights on. You should see this all start powering up.
Yep. Okay.
Jersey ground rubber ducky 1122.
Rubber ducky.
Far to East Midlands, ready to go.
I love it. I got my rubber ducky leg. Oh, look at that lights.
We should have dome lights on now.
Yeah, I can see some. I can see.
Take off runway 08 climb and
Okay, so I
Bloody hell,
have
it's
jumped
dark
ahead.
in that cockpit, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
That's why I've jumped ahead just so we can see. Right, we need you to go to camera controls and get you to the right-hand side.
Right, okay.
Heavy.
Oh, hang on, why is that not working? Oh, there it is working. So, right, camera.
Climb and maintain
Right.
13,000 feet.
And I'm not sure how you actually get to the right-hand side, so...
Well, technically, I know a way to do that. But I would have to keep doing it. If I go to recenter my view with the right stick, it will put me back in this seat.
Right.
So the only way I normally I can do it without
Copilot. Smart cam copilot.
Copilot. Oh, is that? Oh, I see. It's just automatically put me over there. Then is that right?
Is it?
It's just Copilot, and then it's just moved me over here. So if I
yes.
hang on, so if I just go back one, and up back, if I turn this camera thing off. How do I close that window? Because what happens is if I press this, I want to make sure I don't go back into. Oh yeah, it's keeping me here. So if I turn my head towards this side where you're not really sitting, but if I press this right stick in, it puts me back into like watchful view. Right.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm in.
I'll handle radios and checklists.
Okay.
I'm going to remain in control of the aircraft for the time being.
Right.
You're going to press all the buttons, other than the buttons I've already pressed to get us light.
Okay.
So, preliminary cockpit checklist. Engine master switches. Check that they're both off. So, below the throttle quadrant, there's two.
Well, I can see the two switch turn.
ENG1.
I can see where it says it, but it says turn on engine master. Basically, I see what you mean. But they're both set. Hang on, I can actually move my camera by doing this. Actually, here we go. So yeah,
We want them both off.
yeah, both of them are off.
Okay, so we can check. The engine mode selector is the switch between those two. Should be in the central position, the normal position.
Hang on a second. Engine the what? Sorry. I'm assuming yeah. From the looks of this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, landing gear lever down.
Where the hell is the landing gear?
If you look up,
I'm going to go up to
it
here.
should
I'm
be-
assuming it's this up and down button, so that's on down already. Oh, is it that's landing gear? Oh, if I highlight it, we'll take it. Yeah, landing gear, yeah, that's the one.
yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Wipers are off, we can see that. The battery switches, so that's on your overhead panel. This is where it gets interesting, because the overhead panel has a lot of shit on it.
Oh, fucking hell. What the fuck?
So, in the very dead centre, you should see a panel that says electrical, or ELEC. At the top dead of that panel
no, hang
is
on.
at 1 and 2. So I've already turned them on to give us power for the lights. So normally at this point you would press them both to turn them on, but I've already done it.
Right, okay, yeah. Hang on, just look at these so I can see the... That's fine, I didn't realise how many... Bloody what? I can't even further, there's loads! Lighting, probes, air conditioning, flight controls, engine, fuel...
External power on if available. You can already see that it's lit up blue on.
Oh, I see, the one with the blue... The only one with the blue light on it, right, yeah.
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 So now we need to perform an APU fire test. So do you see those three red...
I see the three red boxes with the APU on it.
Yeah. There's a test button.
Test.
Do not press the big button.
I can see the test button, the little
You
small,
need to
the
press
small
and
button.
hold that button.
The small ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It should sound an alarm.
this is on all three. Why did I just done that for? Close that.
Sorry, that might have been me opening that.
Oh, hang on. Oh, I've frozen. Oh. Why have I frozen? My game's just stopped. Is this one of those decent issues? Because have you just killed me already?
No, I've not done anything.
Shit.
There is a chance that it's just broken, because me and Shoot never managed to complete a shared cockpit flight, but he had to reinstall his game afterwards, so I thought it was just that.
Yeah, mine's just stopped and it's not doing anything.
But there is a chance that this just may not work.
I thought a shared cockpit was part of the base game.
Yeah, probably. No. Yeah, that was something I heard they were doing. I thought the way he was talking, I thought he meant he was already in it. But I know that was something they were putting in. Yeah, I've literally just frozen. Oh no, hang on, I've got it working. I've just pushed the what's called button to get it going. Pushing my what's called button. With that, I don't remember pushing that alarm button at all.
I pressed that, but if you press and hold the test button,
Right, for some reason, why isn't it not highlighting that button? It's highlighting the
I have
switch.
Yeah, I tend to have to sometimes open the guard and then press the button.
Right, because I can now see.
You
No,
might have to do that.
I've moved away from the water there, and they're showing me that. So if I just hold, right, I can just hold the button on it. Yeah.
Yep.
There we go.
Okay.
APU, yeah.
APU fire test complete.
Okay.
Which now means you can move down.
Move down.
Where we've got all the exterior lights and all of that switch is just above the window in the central position on the overhead.
So hang on.
There's an APU section.
Oh,
the
no,
master
wrong
switch.
way. Oh shit, I'm in the wrong one now.
Where did you get the checklist from, Callum? Is that from the external website?
No, it's in the game.
I might have tried to check where my. See, I'm just looking at.
You're looking at the fuse panels.
That's the fuse panel, right? So I'm on about. So I'm still on this panel here, yeah. This other one, if you can see my stream, that is. That's the APU. I was just on the fire.
Yeah. You need to keep going down.
Down.
Under the air conditioning
Oh,
panel.
hang on. I can see another APU.
Do you see a master SW?
Yes, yeah, I see it. Yeah.
You need to press master SW.
Master SW. So turn on APU master switch. There you go.
And now start.
Okay, APU start. Unavailable.
Now we're just going to wait for the APU to start.
What's the APU?
Auxiliary power unit.
Check out the big brain on bread.
I'm going to get us loading fuel.
Didn't realise you were in an Airbus, right? No.
Yep.
Didn't realise they didn't use yoke.
No, it's side stick.
Shit, you know, I didn't even think about that until you just said that. Let me out. Let me out.
Alright, we've got 7 minutes for fuel.
Okay.
So cockpit lights as required. So I'm going to give us some panel lights here.
He's already wavering from his concentration. He's trying to get into the cabin.
My high club.
Jersey ground rubber ducky 112.
You trying to go say hello to the passengers?
Yeah, I was just greeting, you know.
Jersey ground rubber ducky 112.
I made sure there's no passengers on this flight.
Is available to answer your request.
Bastard.
Right, you need to check that the parking brake is on.
Right.
Let's bring your stream back up so I can see where you're looking.
Technically, I can just cheat that by pressing this button, but I think I can see parking brake right there.
It should be twisted to the right. You've turned it off. There we go.
It was already.
Brake is on.
It was already right, mate. So,
So cumulative pressure and brakes pressure is the gauge just to the right of the gear lever. We've just got to check that, and it is fine.
I think I've got to hold this button so I can zoom into everything, so I can see everything. See buttons. It's too many buttons. Too many buttons.
What are you looking for?
Just looking for the pressure, those pressure bits he was on about.
So we do have pressure.
Yeah, but what are you looking for to see now? For future reference?
It's the gear lever just to the right. If you look up, there you go. It's got 3 needles on it.
Oh, what are you this, 3 needles on it? Why can't I see this fucking thing? Why am I blind?
It's literally directly next to the gear lever.
I'm assuming the gear lever is this big old thing with all the green next to it.
No, that's
That's not the gear lever. That's the throttle. Right, so gear lever. Why can't I see this gear lever? Why am I blind?
Up,
You have looked at the
on
gear
the
lever already.
Up, you know where the gear lever, that's it, stop. So, up a little bit. I can't help, I'm on a delay.
Yeah, as I say, it's
So,
delay.
I've got a delay to see where he's looking.
That's what I mean. It's just such a delay of the.
Straight ahead, look straight ahead.
Right, hang on. There you go. I'm looking straight ahead.
Just look straight ahead. Right, your gear lever that with the arrows pointing up and down. Yeah.
I can see the gear. Yeah, the gear lever. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see the
needles?
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
So we've got pressure, so that's fine.
Yeah, I see you. There you go. It's fucking close to that now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Over press. Right. Yeah, brakes.
Flaps, check up. So we've got flaps lever.
Yeah, flap. Let's see. Flaps.
We are in the up position. So that's under the throttle.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I see the flaps. Yeah.
Speed brake lever disarmed and retracted. So that'd be a captain check. It is disarmed and retracted, but it is this one that I'm moving now.
I didn't see you move that at all.
This one.
Oh, yeah, that did pop through this time round.
Yeah. Probe window heat to auto. So if you go back up to where the APU switch was, literally just above the master switch is a probe/window heat button.
Right, when you said the
You need to press it so it's blue, I believe.
hang on, APU. How are we looking for it? Pro hit window heat.
Yeah.
Right, oh, I see a pro window heat. Yeah, you want that turn on to. Well, turn windshield de-ice on. That's what they say on there. So
Yes.
there you go.
There we go.
Okay.
APU bleed switch on. So if you look directly above that switch,
Oh yeah, APU bleed. Yeah.
if you press that button,
Okay. Yep.
and now I need you to check the overhead panels for any white lights and extinguish them. So if there's a white light, press the button.
You know about the fuse-looking thing we do the bonus further?
No.
No. Oh, you want about this?
The panel you're looking at now, so where you can see the one, two, well, pumps 1, 2.
Yeah. They're all saying off, and they're in white.
Need to make sure that they're not white anymore.
Right. Okay. So we just click on those, is it?
Yep.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Oop. Oh, bastard. There you go.
Have to do all this again on me,
Yeah.
This will be fun. Right, all off. All no. Oh, hang on. They got a. There is another white light on, but that just says crew supply.
Yep, that needs to be turned on.
There you go.
Yep. Check overhead panel for white lights. Yep. Then we want cross bleeds auto. It'll already be an auto, I imagine. I don't think we can change that one. No, it is there, and it is in auto. It's between the. It's just to the right of the APU bleed button. It's a actual switch.
Hang on. So I can see the APU bleed. Which one? Sorry, what did you call that button?
I'll move the switch. It's this one.
Oh, sorry, it's a switch. I thought you said button for some reason. Right, it's an auto. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I see. Auto open.
Cargo heat selector as required. We have no cargo, so we don't need to worry about it. Overhead electrical panel checks. So we'll make sure we've got no faults. We do have faults on generator 1 and generator 2, but that's because the engines aren't running.
Right.
Everything else is fine. We've got 28 volts on the battery.
We're in the air, yeah?
Nowhere near.
Fucking hell.
Ventilation panel checks. Everything's fine on there. We've got ventilation. Generally, you wouldn't change anything on there. So we're going to check ECAMs.
Okay, ECAMs.
So, if you look just above the throttle, there's a display and then a load of buttons. It says switching.
Hang on. I'll move into this thing. Right, so above the throttle, I can see switching, yep.
Yeah. So, we're going to go through each page and make sure that there's no issues. So, we'll check our engines. Engines are off. So, no issues. Bleed air. Everything's configured as we need it. Everything's open where it needs to be open. Everything's green. Pressures. Cabin altitude, don't need to worry about because we're not in the air at the moment. Everything's fine. Electrical, everything is energized apart from generator 1 and generator 2, but again, engines aren't running.
Oh, I see you go for the buttons to change the panel now. I see what you mean.
Okay. Mute that. Hydraulics, we have hydraulic issues, but that should resolve itself once we start the engines.
Right.
So we'll check that again later on. Fuel, we're currently loading fuel, I believe. Oh, no, we've just finished loading fuel. We do have fuel on board. We have the correct amount of fuel. APU is running and available. Generating power. Air conditioning is running fine. Our doors are all closed.
That's real.
That will satisfy when we start the engines. Flight controls will satisfy when the engines are started. Do a system check. System status normal. ECAM's checked. Emergency equipment we can't simulate, so checked. Rain repellent we can't simulate, so checked. Cockpit preparation checklist complete. Sorry, the preliminary cockpit preparation checklist is complete. Now it's time for cockpit preparation checklists of 88 items.
Fucking what?
Normally you wouldn't be the only one working through it.
No, we are. Can I just... oh, there's no... You got rid of passengers, damn it. Sorry for the delay.
As I'm the captain, I'll run through my checks, which are the overhead right now, so I'll quickly run through them.
Okay.
So cockpit voice recorder test complete. It's on and complete. Captain is in control of evacuation. ADIRS to navigation. Exterior lights are as required. Navigation, wings and beacons are on. No smoking signs to auto. Seatbelt signs on. Emergency exit lights on. Enunciators checked. Everything is going to light up now.
Wow.
Just making sure that there's no dead lamps. Which there's not.
Wow. Yeah, that's fucking Christmas tree.
I was going to say, when he said he was going to light up, he went fucking joking.
Landing elevation to auto. Pack flow as required, ECAM, electrical page, cool. We did that earlier. Battery 1 and 2 off. Battery 1 and 2 on. Don't know why. Fuel selector mode to manual. Overhead panel check. Maintenance we can't do because it's not simulated.
Well, not to be what's going on. I didn't even know I want to see this right now. Pilot's cockpit. What? Pilot's cockpit cigarette spark fire that brought down jet and killed 66. I just had to think about news thing on the Telegraph. Fucking hell.
Stop reading those kind of things on the deck of a plane, mate.
I know, I'm just fucking, I can't believe that.
Easy 27 ready to copy IFR clearance to East Midlands.
Was that the ATC?
So, as I'm controlling radios, this is for me to do the obtain IFR clearance.
Right, yeah.
So, if you could set the autopilot altitude to 9,000 feet.
Yeah, sure.
Easy 27 clear to East Midlands Airport as well. Take off runway 08. Climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Departure on 120.15 squawk 4032. You're looking at the central console at the top.
Central
just below where the window is, basically.
Where the window is.
I found the window.
Yeah, you're looking right at it in where you are in the stream.
I was looking at it. So I'll probably be around here somewhere.
So altitude.
Hang on, let me just give these buttons because I can't see. Right.
I see altitude BL-CH-WX.
Yeah.
That's it, and it's that knob, isn't it?
Yes, you need to turn.
That's altitude. I don't know. Altitude.
It says ALT.
I see the ALT, and then level. Yeah, this panel here. I can see this bit. And what do you say you want to do?
The
That
altitude increment knob. You need to turn it to 9,000.
Oh, I see. I can just do it this way. Oh, no, go back. No, God, there you go.
And now you need to pull on the knob.
What, my knob or the knob on the side here? What?
How do you pull on it?
It just says up and down.
Right.
Just to level off. Hang on, let me just click it.
Right.
No, this just says up and down. So how would I do that?
Okay, I will pull on the knob for you. There you go.
I'm assuming
That is altitude set.
it's probably just a case of doing thing.
Not buzz.
I was looking at the wrong one. Oh, is it this one
No,
here?
you were looking at. No. That's vertical speed.
Oh, sorry. So what? You just push the level off.
So, No, so if you push it, you give the computer control. If you pull it, you take control.
Right, okay.
And we need control of the altitude initially, so we've pulled it.
Right, okay.
FMGS initialization. So now we're looking at the flight management computer, which is the computer with the keyboard and numbers down by your leg.
Right. There you go. I'm assuming that's looking about right for the keyboard. Right. What are we looking for?
So we're going to rush through this one because it's going to take forever for the IR to align. So we're going to initialization, IRS initialization, align on reference, confirm align. That's going to take 5 minutes.
Right.
Our flight number is 27, which it won't let us enter. Our flight number is 027. Our cost index is 5. I'll only know this because I've calculated it earlier.
Oh, right, yeah.
Flight level is flight level 220, and it's about negative 21 up there. Then we'll go to performance. Our flexor temp is 43 again because I calculated it. And we're going to do a flaps 1 takeoff, which means our V1 is 121 knots, rotate speed is 122, and V2 safe climb is 126 knots.
Okay.
How much just went over your head, Buzz?
Our zero fuel weight today
A lot.
is 46.3.
I just feel like he's making these numbers up, but clearly he has been concentrating on this way too much. He knows the shit. I'm scared.
We'll have 2,300 kilos of fuel when we arrive back at East Midlands, so we confirm block.
Right.
We're just got to wait for the IR to initialize, which is basically we've done all of that just really fucking quickly. We don't need to worry about any of that.
Now, how do you calculate it? You do that in game, is that?
So the cost index and that is on your dispatch papers.
Right.
Which, if you aren't simulating dispatch, you can't get your cost index.
Right. But you just fly without it then?
Yeah, basically.
There's just an added layer of realism to the cockpit setup here.
Yes. So we know, I've set that up as well. Set up.
He's already out of his seat.
Shared integral, we've set
Oh,
parametric
dear.
reference. So we need to tune ATIS.
Jersey Airport information officer 2000 Zulu. Wind 070 at tree 0. Visibility tree.
A little bit
Sky
annoyed.
condition
Oh, no,
clear.
actually, I can't just do it.
Temperature
I
10. 10.
nearly said something that didn't get me in trouble.
QNH or altimeter is 3012.
Landing and departing runway 08.
Flight directors are on, which is the green FD on the dash.
He's not looking at the dash.
ND mode and range are set as required.
I bet I said just where I'm looking at that. That's why I cast as the dashboard.
Actually, your flight director is not on. It should now be on.
I see something go green.
So speed should be dashed.
Meaning.
That on the dashboard you should see SPD dash 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 and then a dot. And then HDG dash 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 dot.
I can't see this.
Actually, your HDG is 000 dot. I think that's because I've got the flight plan.
Oh, okay. Ooh.
Altitude is set to initial climb, confirmed.
What screens you seeing that info on? Is that near the horizon, the fake horizon?
I would assume that one. What you mean this one I'm looking at now?
It's on the autopilot section.
Oh, is it?
On
Alright.
door page, we know
right.
that the doors are closed. Instrument panels. I've set the brightness. That doesn't work. That is set. Standby equipment is all checked because I've definitely got standby equipment. Our IR's just aligned. Takeoff briefing. We're gonna go flying.
Wow. Great. Wow.
So, basically, once we're on the runway, we're gonna commit to landing unless we have an engine failure.
Right, okay.
Any other emergency other than engine failure and engine fire or loss of controls, we will take into the air with us until V1. After V1, any emergency at all will be going into the air with us because we cannot safely stop.
Right, okay. You gonna die?
We will get the aircraft off the ground. We'll fly runway heading. At the end of the runway, we'll activate autopilot.
Okay.
Winds calm, basically, so we don't need to worry about anything like that. We're doing
Right.
flaps 1. Standard takeoff, basically. Takeoff briefing complete.
Okie dokie.
Before start checklist. Load sheet checked. I have signed. I herewith sign all that shit. Takeoff data is checked and entered. Seatbelts, seats, and rudders are set. Yes. MCDU is in takeoff config. Is not.
Just far away putting seatbelts, but yeah.
Takeoff. External power is now safe to disconnect. On the electrical panel above your head, if you press external power.
Right,
As long as we've done everything right, the aircraft will have power when you press that button.
just got to find the external power. External power. It's external lighting, isn't it? There's
It's on your electrical panel.
electrical, as in this electrical power.
Yes.
Ooh, hang on. What's the bit? One of
That's too far up.
too far up.
Yeah, sorry.
Hang on.
The delay.
I keep forgetting my buttons here. What was?
There won't be anything on that panel that we have to worry about. It's not simulated.
Oh, okay. It's because I keep forgetting this button here to zoom in so I can read everything. That's cockpit. There's external power. Ah, that's emergency electrical power. Oxygen calls.
Should be EXT PWR with a blue on light.
Oh, I can see it.
Ah, yeah. Hang on. Yep, EXT PWR.
Yep. If you there you go.
Yeah.
You've turned external power off.
Right. Okay.
Push back and start up clearance. I'm radios. Ground EZ27 with Oscar ready to taxi IFR.
Oh, there's some lights I can see. There is a runway out there.
Taxi 2.5 short runway 08 using taxiway Alpha Bravo 2 Bravo EZ27. You can't actually just request pushback on her. Where do we want to go? Do we just want to go straight back?
Well, we can't go forward because our wing's going to hit that building.
Wow.
I've just got to direct my my tug over here.
Because if you look at that, if we go what's I'm pretty sure this wing's going to touch that building on the left side. Ooh.
Windows and doors are all closed. Beacons are on. Thrust levers check idle. we're in reverse thrust.
I mean, it's different there. We're just moving my magic gun. I'm not sure how that's working.
Before start checklist complete, there is a tug there actually.
Is it?
Yeah, you'll see him disconnect in a minute.
It's not a bad screen, isn't it?
You can't see it from here.
We're in external view.
Oh,
Yeah, I want to do the external.
okay.
But I've seen one working where somebody's like done this, whatever they do.
Fairly certain a forklift just drove through us. So we disconnected the tug. Alright, engine startup checklist. So remember that engine mode selector that we had in the normal position?
You don't remember.
Engine thing in the normal position.
On the console between you, right?
Yeah, it's just below the
I'm assuming it's, hang on.
throttle.
Go to the throttle.
Yeah, there's the-
console between you.
Gosh.
Underneath the throttle.
Hey, I'm going to push the button. Keep pushing the wrong button. Right, here's the engine. There we are. Right, engine.
You
Proceed.
need to set that mode selector to ignition start.
There we go, ignition start.
Okay. Proceed with starting engine 1. Engine 2, sorry.
Oh.
Well, it doesn't matter. Well, it should be engine 2, but we'll go engine 1.
Engine 1.
Engine 1 master on,
Yeah.
and now we monitor ECAMs.
Ooh, can you hear it? I thought doing the trains were fucking hard in bloody train sim. This is exactly what train sim world 2 thing does. But obviously they got less buttons.
Jersey ground rubber ducky 112
EGT climbing.
with Oscar ready to taxi IFR.
That's your exhaust gas
Rubber
tank.
ducky 1123 heavy taxi 2 and hold short of runway 08 via taxiway Alpha Bravo 2 Bravo. Contact tower on 120.5 when ready.
N1's coming up.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 08 via taxiway Alpha Bravo 2 Bravo rubber ducky 112 heavy.
Engine 1 light successful. Start engine 2. It wants you to taxi with just the one engine.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just what's going on there.
Well, we'll wait for that engine to start up. If you want to set flaps 1.
There's flaps. You want to
Gotta
jump
lock the
to
cockpit
down? Come on, scroll down. Right, so you want to set to 1. How do I? Why is it not moving? That's just up in there. How do you press? I don't know if this will work or not. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I can do it by that.
Flaps
Right,
one.
yeah, this button's already connected to the controller for that. Right. Yep, so that's set to 1. What's going on? So explain the actual flaps part of it.
So they extend the leading and trailing edge of the wings. So you got your slats and flaps. Slats go over the front, and your flaps go and back over the back of the wing, and they help to generate lift at slower speeds.
Right. Okay, because I noticed we do obviously difference between wing and waterfall, because I noticed when I do it to turn it down or something like that when I was going to land or something like that. But yeah, whatever
So
it
you
was.
want to extend flaps when you're taking off
Yeah.
a little bit, and then you retract them for flight because it's more fuel efficient and you can
Yeah.
go faster.
Right.
But as you slow down, your wings generate less and less lift. So if you extend your flaps, you can stay in the air longer at slower speeds
Right.
and land safely. You can land it without flaps though.
Oh, okay.
Both engines are lit and stable, so ignition starts or engine mode selector to normal.
Right. Down here again. Oh, there it is. Right. To normal. Yep, it's out normal.
Yep. APU bleed off.
That's some above, isn't it?
Yep.
I can get to the back of it. APU bleed. There it is. APU bleed is off.
Ground spoilers are armed. Rudder trim is set. Flaps levers in takeoff. Pitch and trim set. Ecam status page. So go back to the status page. We are normal. And I believe we had issues on hydraulic, which is now green.
Mm-hmm. And yep.
Flight controls are green. And wheels are green.
So everything's fine.
Engine wing anti-ice as required, we don't need it. APU master switch off.
APU master switch. Go back up to here. So I can move my bloody thing. No, that way does. Right, master switch. That's off.
Announce clear to disconnect.
The what?
You're just telling people they can disconnect from the aircraft on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Basically. Taxi clearance has been obtained. Taxi lights are on. Runway turn-off lights are on because it's very fucking dark. Park and brake will turn off when we start taxiing. Brakes are checked. Flight controls checked and free moving. Auto brakes to maximum in the event of a rejected takeoff. ATC clearance has been confirmed. Takeoff data is all correct. Flight directors are on. Weather radar doesn't work. Squawk code is that. Takeoff is cabin report received. We need to do a takeoff config check. Hopefully we don't get a master alarm. Takeoff config is fine. All cool to cabin.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Wow. Need to please prepare for takeoff.
Before taxi checklist complete. So captain always taxis.
That's fine, because you'll be able
I
to...
don't know why.
That's right, you'll be able to reverse this better than I do, so I don't think I've ever reversed it. Why are you going forward?
Because that's where we're going.
But the chevrons are pointing backwards. Or is that just a guideline? Ooh. Ooh. But I will do on the takeoff because my track history trying to take off with the big plane.
So,
Basically, get the wheels off the ground and turn autopilot on. That why you're worried.
this is a fly-by-wire aircraft. The Airbus is fly-by-wire. So, once you get the nose pointed up,
Yeah.
if you let go of your controls, the aircraft will hold the nose pointing up.
Right, okay.
So you don't have to try and hold the attitude of the aircraft, it will hold itself.
Right. I might have seen that happen with the other plane, so I might have been flying a plane for no reason.
Could be.
Because I know well, I've taken off and I've obviously gone way too fucking quick. I've done something. It's like,
I've been in a lot of planes.
112 tree heavy, ready for IFR departure runway 08.
I've never seen those chevrons before.
yeah, I was going to say they're brand new.
So we're preparing for takeoff now, so we're going to have to turn some lights off because it's too bright in here.
Okay. It's dark.
But we can have some lights on.
08, rubber ducky, 112 tree heavy.
Ooh, bit of candlelight, eh?
Why is this floodlight not working?
You broke it, didn't you? Oh wow.
So one of the lights just isn't working.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah.
we go.
So we got a fault on the plane. We can't take off. We got a fault. Let's
There's two faults on the plane, but unfortunately they're
Clear for
flying.
takeoff, runway 08, easy 27. So I'll line you up on the runway and then I will give you control of the aircraft. All you can do is advance. Please turn. All you can do is advance the throttles to 100%. It will lock itself into toga. You don't realise how much you rely on differential braking to turn these aircrafts.
I was going to say, when I went down to that airport earlier on, where you and Shoot were on earlier on, I'm fucking using this like brake to sort of stop myself from going all over the place. Oh, look at the lights and the lights and the lines and the lines.
Who's flying?
Callum's done the taxiing.
Right.
I'm about to, I've got to do the takeoff.
You ready? You have control.
Right, okay. So to increase engine power
Take off
gradually.
checklist. Brake temperatures are fine. Take off and line up clearance obtained. Approach path clear. Engine mode selector is normal. TCAS is TA and RA. AXA is required. Exterior lights.
So, is it just a case of just holding full throttle and keep the aircraft straight?
No.
No.
Exterior lights set. ATC.
That just says
Take off.
this says take off on runway, and that's just apply full throttle and keep aircraft straight. So am I going forward or what?
Hang on.
Don't be everybody.
I'm clearing our checklists. Right.
Hmm.
So, there'll be call outs that I'll announce as we speed up because I'm pilot monitoring.
Right, okay.
You'll hear speed tape alive. You'll hear 80 knots. All you're doing is holding the aircraft at full throttle and straight on those. V1 means we can no longer stop and we have to commit to taking off.
Right.
Rotate, you pull back gently on the stick until the nose lifts up and then you hold that attitude which the aircraft will do for you.
Right.
And V2 is our safe climb speed. And you'll hear me say positive rate, gear up, I will raise the gear, I will raise the flaps. And we will activate autopilot.
Okay.
We have successfully taken off the aircraft.
Okay.
E-cams are in the green. I'm ready to release parking brakes when you're ready to go.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh,
Parking brakes
God.
released. Clear to go.
Okay.
Toga set.
Here we go,
Speed tape alive.
motherfuckers!
80 knots. Confirm. V1, rotate. You want to pull that nose up?
Yeah, just put it on the stick now.
There you go. That's enough. Autopilot is on. Positive rate, gear up. Flaps are coming up. I believe we have no throttle right now. I have control for the throttle.
Why is the throttle turned?
Don't sink.
Toga set.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Robert Ducky 1123, heavy contact, breast center on 120.15.
Now a throttle dropped out of Toga, so it went into idle throttle.
Right, okay, well,
So I
why?
tried to climb away from the runway at idle throttle, which doesn't work.
Oh, well,
Breast center,
no idea on that.
027
Autopilot is refusing to connect.
300 feet, climbing 13,000 feet. Robert Ducky 027, heavy breast center altimeter, tree 0.13.
Toga lock.
Continue to Garmy as planned.
I assume the markers we're seeing are your waypoints.
Right, so the one that you see with where the triangle is with the what's called 11,700 feet. That is destination point. The other ones, because you can turn some of them off, because I find them annoying in VR. Like ones that'll give you point of interest. But the ones I left on were like airports, basically on the screen. But you can turn them off, so you just have the destination point.
Did you get the
I don't know why I'm getting flashes.
I don't know.
I'm a big graphical thing, I guess.
Did you get the autopilot to kick in with the control?
Yes, yeah, I got that to kick in now. It wouldn't activate because we had no throttle.
It's almost like a plane, like essentially you two are both in the same plane being separate planes, right?
Yes, yeah.
I think he's seeing your plane slightly.
Right, that's probably what I was going to say.
Is that what's happening?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought I
So
could.
slightly, every now and again it appears in front of him.
Yeah, yeah. Look at
Yeah, it is, yeah.
That's what I thought.
That's got to be a connection delay, right?
Yes.
Between the two of you.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's why he's trying to get. That's why he's kind of ghosting, I guess.
Yeah, it's just, I only got it. It was just a full
The third one.
wingspan.
Yeah.
Maintain 17,000 feet, easy 27.
That's what I thought was
Cleared up to 17,000 feet.
17,000 feet.
Holding 6622 traffic.
I'll let you turn the knob and then I'll
Flight level
pull it because
320
you can't.
Turn the what, sorry?
them in sight.
Need to turn the altitude knob. 17,000.
Where's the altitude knob?
The one you turned to 9,000 earlier.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
17.
There's the. There he is. So you want me to put it to what was the number? 17.
17,000.
17,000. I can get this one. 17,000.
Interestingly, that's not even the plane I'm flying.
That's weird, isn't it? Yeah, right,
I might be wrong, I just assumed that's...
I know I'm going with that because it's another plane, so it's just probably how he's put in there. Yeah, 17,000 set.
Yep. We are climbing up to 17.
Yeah, if you look at it, look, I've got an external view.
Landing lights.
There you go, look. External view, it's like a weird mini... Look at that. Oh, he's definitely shooting up ahead now, though. He looks like he's...
It is, yeah.
It's like some sort of weird laser effect going on. He's like slowly getting further away.
Ah, you went back into
Oh, hang on.
cockpit view to
But,
see it.
hang on. I'm in... Oh my god, that is disturbing. Look. Oh, yeah, that's not trippy at all. Well, I do apologise to anybody who's not into flashing shit and try not to watch the stream now if you do.
Climb and maintain flight level 210.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's weird that.
27 heavy.
But at least the other thing you can do, though, I'm pretty sure they said there was something about
Wonder if
these
this
cockpit.
will,
What's that? You suddenly just note back. We'll have to try some of those other, like, do all those, like, smaller, like some of the smaller planes and do, like, little wazzle trips. Like, go to different places each time.
I was hoping me leaving the group would stop you being able to see my plane.
Right. Well, I've not seen anything flash up yet.
Oh, it's so free, it's left to group. Does that mean you can't be part of this plane?
We should still be.
He's using two things, but maybe that's what it is. Yeah, that just lights just came on. I think that's what you just said. What it's caused it because it's just stopped.
There we go.
So because we were in a group in the gate, so clearly he's having this. I'm thinking, well, technically this guy's got a plane, but where is it?
So we've just gone to standard pressure. So to do that is your Q and H knob you have to pull. So
that what's called knob earlier on.
it was the one which said 30 something. 3012.
Oh yeah, the one over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why's he got a sexually transmitted disease?
That's standard pressure.
I'm just winding you up. Oh, look at the pretty lights! Must say, night flying boring or what?
I know.
I do.
Take us up
Was that?
to 21,000.
Take us up to 21.
Maintain flight level 210, easy 027.
We'll move the camera to this one. Right. So 21.
Yep.
Correct. 21,000 set. Yeah, like what you can do though, Martin, you can whenever you're on it, if you're like we just want to do like if we're having a playback, you can move the slider to wherever you want, but you can still leave it on live, like live weather and everything.
It's just the easiest way to sync the time and weather is to be live between us two while we're flying.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Unfortunately, we decided to do it at 10 o'clock at night.
Nah, we didn't really think about it, to be fair.
But if you're playing the way Callum does, you're playing more on the hardcore sim side.
Yeah.
You would fly at night, right? it's just when you do it.
Oh yeah, it makes
time when you do it to match the time of day.
Yeah, it makes sense. You know, especially like you said.
So you're not so much interested in the hardcore side of it. We're just doing this because it's gonna be funny.
Oh no, it's quite. I mean, it is interesting. It's unbelievable how much these. I mean, I can't bear to think.
But if you think if you're two pilots that do this every day for a living, all those checklists that took you all that time to go through, you blaze through them in seconds. Because you do it every day, so it becomes.
Oh yeah, it makes sense.
Muscle memory, doesn't it? You just do it.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's quite interesting. There's a lot of things on here I've never learned about. This is the first time I've actually managed to get up in the air with a bigger plane without.
Because I bet before you were trying to fly it up.
I think,
Whereas the minute you got off the ground, essentially, the air autopilot has taken over.
Right.
Which is what most modern planes are these days. The autopilot takes over the minute you take off, and the minute,
Yeah.
to the point you land. most of the time these days.
Yeah. It's essentially me taking the
You had an element of human error.
Yeah, more or not. Well, yeah, no.
Fly it.
Yeah, and this is so I could be trying to do some forcing it, and then it obviously what are you fucking doing? And then
18.475 rubber ducky 027 heavy. London Center rubber
London
ducky
Center Easy 027 flight level 210.
210. Rubber ducky 027 heavy London Center continue to Garvey as planned.
but doing this, like we said, when I saw the cloud, like their cloud tacker that lies is getting me that thing for Star Citizen right now. With that cloud tech. This is the first time I've actually seen these markers come up though. These
So these are fixes.
yeah, so that's what these is this showing me that now because of the way you did that setup?
Yes.
Because I've never had those before. All I had was the direct for the destination point. So that makes sense now.
Did you pre-program all those earlier, or did I miss that?
No, that automatically. I'm guessing it's automatically done when I chose my departure. When Callum showed me the departure and the arrival, there was a few changes when he told me to do the low altitude.
London Center Ryanair 1757 is at flight level 375 descending 10,000.
I'm just going to check weather at East Midlands, but I think it's runway 9 we'll be lining up on.
London Center
Right.
continue as planned.
Wind is 070, so we're definitely on runway 9. That's on heading at 090.
Yeah.
I've just hit 15 gigabytes.
It's a shame.
So all I've
a
done now
massive
is I went
download.
into flight plan, hit destination, arrivals, and then I clicked ILS 9 and then inserted data, which has basically just slightly changed our flight plan in the computer, which will automatically line the aircraft up with the runway. And because East Midlands is that close, we're going to do a little bit of descent prep.
Right.
We want to set auto brakes to medium. So you know where the landing gear lever is?
Yeah, I see the landing gear. Yeah.
If you follow that up, there's a clock.
Yeah, I see it.
If you follow, just above that is the auto brake buttons.
Yeah, the one that says auto BRK.
Yeah, if you press medium,
Right, so if I click a medium, yeah.
the aircraft will now gently bring us to a stop when we touch down.
Wow. Is that a feature on a lot of planes? Or is it just the big ones? Because I have to check that out. And the reason why I was fucking up on some of the other ones on the smaller ones.
It's mainly just your airliners.
Yeah. I think I've just pushed a button by accident on my.
Okay.
I pushed a button on the thing by accident there. It switched that by. I hit B basically. That's just switched that. I'm trying to hit that button. Have you put that back?
Yeah.
That was my fault. It hit B. A and B. Basically, A is my throttle and B is my sort of deceleration. If that's the word I'm looking for. But I'm guessing B also. I'm guessing it knows depending what I'm doing.
Plane out there.
Yeah, there is.
Hey.
I imagine air traffic control will call me in a minute about that.
But he did mention Ryanair.
Ryanair 1757.
See, I was listening. Yes. I didn't. Go on.
I find it quite interesting. It'd be interesting to see how much I remember when I have to sit through this.
So, I am going to say one thing.
Yeah.
As this is your first time flying the plane, I'm going to remain in control for the landing.
Yeah.
We're going to use the auto land.
Right. Yeah.
You're going to program that.
Right.
But I'm going to be ready to take over from the autopilot.
That's fine. I want to see.
There's fun in that. I want to see him crash.
I don't want to crash.
No, because this is good now. There's more pressure on him now because we fucked it up. You know we're going to rip him now, don't you?
Then if you want, once we're on the ground, we'll reset and I'll show you how quickly I can start the plane. How quickly I can go through those checklists. Knowing where everything is.
This will be funny. Just watch him.
Check this up on your screen, Callum.
Sorry?
Do you have the checklist open on your screen?
No, I bet he's got it on something like a tablet, yeah, or something. You were looking at something else.
Screen.
What?
It's on my.
What? Built into the actual? Oh, you mean your monitor? Yeah.
It's built into the game, but you can pop out the screen.
Oh, I forgot you can pop things. Yeah, because I noticed there's a pop out button, isn't there, or something like that. I didn't realise there's actually the actual checklist is actually in.
So we're standing by on descent checklist right now.
Right.
Which that's what we're going to be checking off.
Well, I wouldn't have to look at that, but I'm flying.
Team speak.
Yes. Oh, hang on.
Yeah, you don't really fly big planes anymore. You kind of manage them.
Yeah, you said a lot of them are all got kind of quite a fair bit of auto.
Yeah, you kind of once they're off the ground, you're managing automatic systems.
Hang on. Whoa! I've listened to the wrong person. I've listened to the wrong person. I'm messing us up now. We're not going to talk about how the fact that I forgot what our call sign is.
You forgot a rubber ducky.
Down to 9,000 feet.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been a sharp descent.
Wow.
Easy 027 traffic in sight. You see, I had the prompt that I needed to do something, and I saw the approach clearance. So I took the approach instructions and ran with it.
I'm loving the fact that the clouds are obviously doing a kind of like getting the lights from below, lighting them up.
Yeah. I don't think there's much difference between the cloud tank and
I know, yeah, I've noticed.
Imperial is similar sort of tank.
Yeah, I mean.
Send and maintain flight level 210 easy 027. How did we end up 1,000?
Ryanair 1757 traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles. Flight level 390 generic. Report them inside.
That's me messing up the autopilot there. Listen to the wrong fucking. I nearly always fly as a speedbird, and that instruction was for a speedbird.
Oh, that's brilliant.
The horn you're hearing right now is because we're within 1,000 of our altitude.
Right. That weird little.
Above the assigned altitude, so.
Right.
There is an out horn cut out, but I don't know where it is.
So you'd be at 20,000, that should be.
We should be at 21,000. We had ended up at 22,000, but it was set at 21.
Oh, that's not.
I think I might have pulled instead of pushed, or pushed instead of pulled. I don't know.
Easy 8340 contact Gatwick approach on 126.825. Good day.
Good day.
Good day, sir.
1026.
It seems to be downloading relatively fast compared to Discord.
Well, like I said to you, the Steam,
20 gig.
the Steam one, where you see your numbers that are like every time they build up and they go along. The Steam version was only getting to like 2. Like it wouldn't want to what's called. Then suddenly, like you saw, like I showed that video last night, it was getting 22, whatever it was, and it was downloading like yours is now in that sense. Well, it was downloading quite quicker than mine, to be fair. I think, because within an hour, I was. Oh no, actually, how many megabytes was I down with an hour? There was quite a fair bit down, so maybe we are roughly the same, or roughly near there. I didn't quite keep track of time, but yeah, it's bizarre. Like, that's why I'm wondering if the VR version will work better with this way of doing it. Like my Steam's just got an issue with anything.
I'm looking forward to VR flying. Well, no, I was watching, I was telling Callum earlier, I was watching an actual pilot fly his plane that he normally flies in Microsoft Flight Simulator.
All right.
And he said the biggest issue he was having is there was a lot of things that aren't there that are there on the real plane.
Yeah.
But he said the biggest issue is 9 times out of 10 you fly by looking out the window. You just
Right.
lean out, you look out the window, it gives you general fixed position, so when you're taxiing and stuff.
Yeah.
You can't do that on the computer.
No.
When you've just got a monitor in front of you, it's not an easy, quick look out the window and then carry on.
Yeah.
What you do, it's the mouse, you have to move the cursor, you have to look out the window, you have to come.
Yeah, because like you said, it's different.
That's what it's lacking, is that just that ability to lean over and look.
Yeah.
No, Siri, I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, like you said, like obviously in VR. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done it, but I don't know if the cursor would match with your head wise. That would be good. I can't remember.
It does, yeah.
It does it. So you have to look at it to do it in much more. That makes more sense then.
Yes.
I assume like we'll be able to do all this with me in VR as well.
Yeah. All you got to do is all I got to do technically. If I had my VR connected, is I push start, go to general options, and then there's a thing which says PC. You just flick it over to VR, or there's a VR mode button on the left side down at the bottom, and you just click on that. And activate it through that way.
I assume you just control everything. You still control everything via mouse and keyboard. You just have to know
Yeah.
where your hands are.
Actually, I used the control pad on that VR when I last did it.
Yeah, I used my test.
So I've got the HOTAS, I'll use that primarily, but I assume when you're connecting through panels and stuff, you'll have to use the mouse.
Oh, well, yeah,
Yes,
probably. Well, I suppose you don't have to worry about using the what's called, is it? It's not exactly just using the mouse buttons, isn't it? For the activating of the key. As long as you're looking at the switch you need to do.
I was thinking more like when you have to type. I assume you use the keyboard in the plane, right?
You do, yeah. So, I need you to know where some buttons are. Because when we start to need them, we're going to need them.
Right.
So, on the autopilot button, on panel,
Hang on, let me zoom into that with this.
you should see in the centre, there's AP1 and AP2. AP1 is lit up right now.
Why can't I see AP? Where are we looking?
Oh, I can see it, yeah. It's got the green marker above it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah, these two things here will be, AP, yeah.
So when we establish on the localizer, we'll go into what what it will show as ILS Category 3 single.
Right.
We have to go into ILS Category 3 dual, so we'd activate autopilot 2.
Right. So
Right now we leave it as it is.
yeah.
You need to know where that button is.
Yeah, so there's APT. AP2 is this button here.
Yeah. You need to know where the approach button is. So there's an APPR button underneath the vertical speed button. Knob.
APPR, this one over here. So yeah, turn on approach mode.
So we'll turn that on later on once we begin our final turns towards the runway.
Right.
And then obviously your flaps, you know where they are.
Yeah, flaps are down below there.
Because we'll start moving flaps and increment them quite quickly.
Right.
Landing gear is an important one as well.
No.
And your landing lights, which are on the overhead panel. They're the very bottom lot of switches, and there's 3 of them. They say retract off on, and there's a bar which says land, and left and right, or L and R.
I can see where it says retract.
Yes.
Because I'm assuming EXT LT is exterior lights.
Maintain 14,000. I'll take us down to 14,000. I'll try to take us down to 14,000.
See, on this like what I'm using here, though, by moving around is I'm holding my LB button, and it allows me to do this around the cockpit. This is my only way to get closer to the buttons.
So just to the right of those 2 switches as well was a nose one.
Right.
There's a landing light on there as well.
Oh, I see. Right, yeah. So hang on, let's just get this right so we better the lights. So when we're here for the lights, you got the I guess that's runway turn off, turn on. Is it RWY?
That shouldn't have been on while we were flying. I should have turned that off before we took off.
Right, but basically when we're getting nearby, I should be
Because I
turning.
sped through my parts of the checklist.
Yeah. So I need to turn those on.
Yep, so the 3 switches, the L, R and nose, all the way to the up position.
Right, yeah, so LR nose. I then need to go
Next
to
one we pass below
the
10,000 for those.
10,000, yeah.
The descent has begun and we are in descent mode.
Okay.
ILS approach. Initial approach checklist. Engine mode selector. Ignition start on normal, we'll go normal. Passenger signs are on. Performance approach phase has been checked and activated. Positioning monitoring. Managed speed checked. We are in managed speed. Ground spoilers. I will arm them now. If I can find the thing. Ground spoilers are now armed. Navigation accuracy, monitor high. Weather radar doesn't work. Approach checklist complete. Standing by for final approach.
Shamrock 529er contact Manchester Center on 118.775.
So as you are technically pilot flying,
Yeah.
I'm going to switch you over. Well, that is working how I want it to. There we go. So if you were hand flying, you would try and keep the aircraft on that green line.
Yeah. I kind of saw that with the when they did that. Well, some of the planes have a purple or pink line.
Yes,
Yeah, keep
those
them.
ones, they're Boeing.
Oh, but it'd be the same. I'm guessing the same sort of concept. Trying to keep it with the.
Yeah.
Rubberducky 027 Heavy, you are 48 miles south. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 27 approach via Pigot transition. Clear to Pigot.
Descend and maintain 3,000.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 09er approach via Pigot transition. Clear to Pigot, easy 027.
27 Heavy.
So this is the first time I've actually done a flight in the night.
It's still quite pretty. You look down at the lights and the cities.
Yeah, I think when you're above the cities and you can see all these lights going on.
It's when you're above water. It's just black. Wherever you look, it's black.
Yeah.
Apart from the stars in the sky.
Rubber ducky 027 heavy, please expedite your descent 3,000 feet.
Expedite descent to 14,000 feet. We are at 14,000 feet.
149er tree contact Heathrow approach on 134.98. Good day. Easy 1920, you're 62 miles southeast. Descend and maintain 4,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Expect ILS runway 05 right approach via Mike Charlie Tango transition. Clear to Mike Charlie Tango. 134.98 for Speedbird 149er tree. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210.
That's a different fucking EasyJet flight. I've got to stop doing that.
Clear to Mike Charlie Tango, easy 1920.
Oh, you're thinking of your one?
Rubber ducky 027 heavy, please expedite your descent 3,000
4 o'clock. I can't see 4 o'clock. Can you see do you see an aircraft on at 4 o'clock?
On 118.775.
I see no flashing lights or anything like that out there.
Rubber ducky 027 heavy traffic is 5 o'clock 4 miles at 10,900 feet generic.
Hang on, I'm looking the right way. I see nothing there. We'll do the external view for a bit of let me see now.
Easy 27. That is us, right? Yeah.
Rubber ducky 02.
Tend to maintain 3,000.
The traffic.
I'm assuming because the reason why I say it easy because of the plane, isn't it?
Niner 58 contact Birmingham approach on 131.005. Good day.
Good day, sir.
Rubber ducky 027 heavy, please expedite your descent 3,000 feet. 131.005 for Lufthansa 9.
Seems like he's just shouting.
Ducky expedite.
Oh.
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Easy 027.
For easy 1920.
Oh.
That is cool. Just looking at the city, just sort of like sprawling out.
Yeah,
Power.
with the distance, yeah, it just comes into it like that.
Easy 027. Don't have generic in sight.
Yeah, I don't know where he's getting that flight thing from, but there's definitely nothing else out there unless they've turned their lights off and they're crazy.
Rubber ducky 027
I'm going to expedite our descent.
You can't see your 4 o'clock.
134.18.
Not very well from this way now.
134.18. Easy 027.
Going to 134.18. Rubber ducky 027
East Midlands
heavy.
approach. Easy 027 is passing 11,000
Rubber ducky
or
027
3,000
heavy is passing
in expedited mode, so we're going very fast
descending
down.
3,000
Right.
feet.
That's scary.
027 heavy East
We're
Midlands.
actually in emergency descent rates right now.
Continue to pig it as planned.
We should not be going down that fast. The aircraft's in full control right now, but
Yeah.
that's just take a look at our cabin pressures right now. If we had passengers, they would not be happy. Because our cabin altitude is descending way too quick.
Right. So basically there'll be a very stern email coming through.
Good job, it was just a ghost flight, then,
Yes.
Rubber Decky 027 heavy climb and maintain 7,000 feet.
Why? Climb and maintain 7,000 feet.
7,000 feet, rubber ducky 027 heavy.
Rubber Decky 027 heavy climb.
Okay, no, they don't want us that high. Climb and maintain 5,000 feet, easy 027.
5,000 feet, rubber ducky 027 heavy.
Why? I swear the one before that said 7.
It did. And they changed their mind.
They're very picky, aren't they?
So we are below 10,000 feet, so our landing lights
Right.
can be brought on.
Well, the landing lights on now, yeah?
Yep.
Alright. That's one over. Oh, I see. Alright. That one's on. That one's on. Did taxi or TO for the nose?
TO.
TO. Oh, take off, I see, yeah. Right, lights are on. Gee, they need a kind of car function like that with some of the other games we know of. Imagine that in Star Citizen when it actually happens.
Rubber Decky 027 heavy descend and maintain
It's like we just came from that altitude, but whatever.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet, rubber ducky.
Descend and maintain 4,000, easy 027.
You see why people build whole setups.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I completely understand it now. Why people do these things.
It's so much easier, right?
So, on your display in front of you, which you should have a round circle in the green line,
Yeah.
you see the triangle?
Let me just zoom in onto that so I can see it better. Yeah, oh right, the triangle, like the way it's shaped, the form of
Yeah.
yeah.
So we're going to follow the curve round.
Oh, I see, yeah, the curve goes
We'll
round.
take a right-hand turn.
Yeah,
Where
and
we
then
take
it-
that last right-hand 90-degree turn,
Yeah.
that's when you're going to turn approach mode on.
Right, so when he reaches basically the last sort of corner, so he's aiming back to the runway.
Yep, that's
Right.
when you're going to turn approach mode on.
Right.
Once on your attitude display, where it currently says speed out and nav,
What am I looking
Descend
at
and
now?
maintain 2,000 feet, rubber ducky 027
that's
heavy.
just to your right.
Oh, I mean this here, right.
So your artificial horizon and that.
Yeah.
Where it says
Contact East Midland
nav,
Tower on 124 decimal.
there'll be LOC. Like, once LOC goes green,
There's that,
activate
right.
AP2.
On 124.
Right, when the, right, see now, yeah, it's right, when this goes,
7 heavy.
When LOC goes green, which won't be there now because we're not in approach mode,
Right.
when it goes green,
Yeah.
that's when you'll activate autopilot 2.
that's what AP2 is.
East Midlands Tower.
Yeah.
Altimeter tree 0.30, wind 070 at 12. Cleared ILS runway 27 approach. Rubber Ducky 027 heavy, wind 070 at 12.
And that below us right now is our runway.
Clear to land runway 27.
I believe.
Ducky
Oh, yeah.
That's the airport at least. It seems like it's going to be a very tight turn.
Yeah, I mean that thing does look like that.
But this is what they wanted us to do, so
This is what they wanted.
we need some flaps. So if we go flaps 2,
Well, flaps 2.
we are right at the hook of stalling.
Right, so I'm on flaps 2.
Yep.
It's got a weird one because this way this one curls, but the other two, the other ones are all like sharp turns.
Taxiway.
Yes.
So weird. That's why I fuck up a few times when it gives you the approach and all that lot, and then it's like when you're going too fast through the box, the landing.
Yes, we're now. We've got to fight being slow enough to make all the turns.
Yeah.
And land safely, but not drop out of the sky.
That's so comforting.
To where most of the way here we were dancing off the barber pole.
Yeah.
About to go too fast. We're now dancing off the hook.
We're going too slow.
Go too slow and drop.
Right.
In real life, they do below 10,000 feet. The cockpit has to be sterile.
Right.
The only conversation that's allowed is about what's going on. It's the most dangerous part of the flight. What?
$2,500.
Yeah, I need you to shut up.
Wow.
Because we shouldn't have been handed to IFR. Or VFR. I'm gonna need you to read back what I'm saying to you a lot fucking quicker, because we're here already. I need you to hand me to the tower. Nah, we're not doing that.
2,500.
Well, here comes the first sort of big. Well, there was a sharp turn.
We're not doing that. We're not going to turn left. Why would I go back up to 9,000 feet? Let me fucking talk, bitch.
2,500.
Sounds like he's having great communication.
I'm not going to that fix. But I can only say that I am. Just carry on with the approach. I'm just having an argument with the controller right now.
Right, okay.
East Midlands approach, cancel my IFR. Jesus fucking Christ, you talk a lot. Good day.
Good day. We should be hitting the approach to shortly, I think. So basically I want to do it once we lined up straight.
Do it now.
Do it now, yeah?
Yeah.
Bollocks. Come here, then.
You've just taken us off of autopilot.
I don't know how I've managed to do that, but there you go, over on. I don't know what happened with that. Didn't even push anything else. Autopilot's not set on this. I know my cursor disappeared though.
We're Cat 3 dual. Yeah, well, we're dealing with stuff while flying as well. We are way too high. Stand by.
Have you been smoking again? I was gonna.
If you put it on approach,
They're both on approach now.
What else? Yeah.
Both those lights are off. You turned them both off.
Yeah.
He was gonna fly a plane, and then he got high.
Right. Captured the glide slope now. We were too high to capture glide slope.
Oh, I see. Now you got the AP back on.
All cool.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Did you just put the gears down already?
Yeah.
Well, you wanted me to do that. Steals everything.
Fine.
It's like, you take it. I'm watching now. That was me.
What's that?
That was me. I've turned it off. Right. Parking brake. I forgot to burn on
Blowing
dealer.
all the tyres the second we touched the road.
It's like,
Now we want to see the attitude display above it should say land somewhere. If it doesn't, one of us is hand flying the final approach.
oh, it should be you. Oh, you're the final approach. You said you were going to land it. What is John McClane's on this
Established
flight?
on runway on glide slope. Runway is clear. You may proceed with landing. And we have landing clearance as well.
Well, I'm glad because I was getting worried.
make an angry lady from the tower's going to give a shout at you, though. You didn't listen to her.
Yep. So let's go fuck herself, and I changed frequency and went straight to East Midlands Tower. We're in land mode.
300.
Captain has throttle.
We lost the front. Yeah, see, you're doing this wow too fucking. You can tell you've been playing this a lot.
100. 50. 40.
The difference between someone who has passions for sim and someone who enjoys playing sims.
10. Retard.
I enjoy playing sims, but I would not sim and teach myself all these buttons.
Yeah.
Is it nice having a landing that wasn't jittery like hell, Callum?
It was, yeah.
Whew.
Why do I have a master warn?
Oh, you got me an achievement, apparently. Dead stick landing.
Yeah.
There's a switch off. I've not even done any of that.
Your eCams looks very different to mine because yours is full of red.
Yeah, I don't know why.
What happened there?
No, this one I haven't touched anything. This says master
So
warning.
I've got the master warning and master caution lights, but I've got
Yeah.
no
Yeah, not sure.
eCam.
Yeah, not sure on that.
What's all that red on the main console in the middle?
That I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I haven't.
Config slaps no in TO config. Config flaps not in TO config. F control flaps 70 degree, whatever that is.
Interesting. Right, we can have a light on now because we're not gonna fly. It's odd.
Yeah, I'm sure on that one.
Funny, I didn't start sounding until you touched down.
Oh no. Can you, if you press the master warn and master caution buttons on the dash,
Let me just zoom into.
clear it.
But the red and yellow ones that lit up in front of it.
There you go.
Yes.
So far.
Okay, you've cleared them for me.
Weird.
Oh, and it's again.
Oh, hang on. I would if it was this. No, it's not that. It's alright. So what was causing that then?
That's weird.
I thought it was like a weird.
Leo, you weren't getting the warning information that he's getting.
It's
Right,
weird.
well,
That.
we're going to ignore that because we're on the ground. Could you turn APU master switch on and start the APU?
APU master switch. Master switch is on.
Yes, 20 knot taxi speed. Limit exceeded. Where the fuck am I going?
I was gonna say, where are you?
They
You're
won't let me taxi for parking. So I'm just having to like figure out where I can park. I think they wanted me to park right there and I just drove straight through it. It didn't look like a parking spot to me, alright?
Yeah, I keep this bit on my screen, so it's definitely obviously where it is behind us.
Right. Let's do a little bit of we just don't tell the company we've done this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they can't tell from the fucking tower looking down.
Maintenance won't know that I just used the thrust reversers to reverse the aircraft.
Ah.
That was our parking spot right there, okay. Oh, I didn't know that was a fucking parking spot. What happened to the gates here? What happened to the guy that was meant to tell me to stop?
Maintenance, mate. Maintenance.
Oh, it's really gone downhill.
Well, you left here not so long ago.
I know, it's been like an hour.
Oh yeah, get out of the bloody way, plane, you fool!
That master caution was a real one. It didn't like the thrust I just set.
Didn't like the thrust.
I really need fucking differential braking to drag this aircraft round right now. They're not this hard to turn. They're not this hard to turn.
Is that not in the game, Callum? Differential braking?
It is, but I need 2 analog axes to act as my brakes. This is not going to be parked very well. I don't think. No, I don't want thrust reverse. Thank you.
Why am I marker staying over there though?
Are we're sort of on that. We're on that more than I thought I'd be. I don't know how the passengers, well, we haven't got passengers, so it's fine.
See, I've got a different thing compared to yours going on right now. Because my objective says tune ATC radio to ground and request taxi clearance. Strange. But you've ended it, so it's obviously still connected. But I mean,
APU was not running.
You told me to turn the APU thing on.
You turned the master switch on, but you didn't hit start.
Ah! I knew I should have said something about that. Well, I remember you saying turn the APU master switch on. But I should have said that I wanted to put the start button. How did you know that anyway? How did you find that shit out? You didn't say that on here.
Because we just lost power.
Oh, so when the power loses that, that's the way it's already ended anyway. Right. Wow.
Right, I think we've got external power anyway, so that can come off. And then shutting it down is just the reverse of everything we did before.
Right.
conditioning is pissing me off now with it pulsing.
It's like the plane's
Battery's
possessed. Oh, dark.
And then for some reason we keep our backup thing on because that just drains our battery. Oh, it's gone. There we go. And we're back cold and dark. Well, dark. The aircraft has to cool down to get cold, but...
Well.
Yeah, starting it up is as easy as just...
Fucking show off.
I can skip steps because we're not actually going anywhere, so I don't have to do any of the navigation.
Yeah.
As soon as the APU is ready, the engine will try and start, hopefully. APU. The APU to start up. APU available.
I was just looking out those two windows to see the two planes fly.
Oh, well, yeah. Oh, I said, oh, yeah.
Two planes.
No, you just said that. I saw the first one. I didn't see the one on the left. I'm just waiting for the panels to go into Christmas mode.
You see, I did skip that test.
Ah, okay. I wasn't.
Oh, so he's skipping half of it.
Oh, there you go. You see, little bit. Yeah. It's all showing up lights now. But he said, I like the way he said, like you just said, he's skipping bits.
Calls himself a professional simmer. No, he's skipping shit.
Ready to taxi.
But the fact is, we went flying without the seatbelts on.
I know. Right. External power is connected this time, so we shouldn't need the APU when I turn the engines off. If power flickers, then it's fucked. Hey, it's fine.
So,
I'm not sure what we're currently running on because I've turned all the power off.
you're confident now, Butters, that next time you'll be able to do all that on your own without Callum's direction, yeah?
And one
Oh,
last
yeah,
thing, as
yeah,
I'm in
yeah.
control of evacuation,
100%.
Evacuate aircraft.
100%. Evacuate! Go! Get out of the door went open. We're locked in. We're gonna die. Self-destruct. Yeah, where's the self-destruct button on these things?
There isn't a self-destruct.
Destruct.
Oh look, gravity.
It's your self-destruct as the pilot flying it into the ground, mate. That's the self-destruct.
Oh, well, fair enough. Oh.
Well, guess I know what that guarded switch does.
Ghost blade. Oh, it's like it's possessed.
Well, for what was a relatively short hop,
What?
that took a long time.
Hour and 45. Well, I'd say since I started the stream, it was an hour and 45 minutes.
So I mean,
But mine is these bits. What we've obviously just done here right now. Him showing his skill.
pilot would have to do all this.
This is true.
I wouldn't have to show off how fast I can start a plane, but
Yeah. But that checklist you were on about though.
So yeah, if you click on the check mark in game,
That was the by chance this checklist here. Yeah, so I see. So if you click on that, right? Oh, I see. Okay, now. But I take it this will change depending on what you're using, yeah? Because obviously some planes don't have all these extra gizmos and stuff.
yeah, that's for this aircraft specifically. And to be fair, if I got you to go through the checklist like that when you were trying to find switches, if
Yeah.
you press the little I button next to them, so if you go into say the preliminary cockpit prep,
Yeah, some of those you got research pay, you got.
and it will take you to where that button is and point it out.
Right, so yeah, you got auto. Obviously, it's an auto-complete page you can do. But if I say, for instance, engine master switch, there we go. It's the eyeball. Right, so I see. If I just put an eye, oh, I see. I go to there, click on that. There we go. I see. Ah, that's cool. So yeah, gives you basically you can.
at least it doesn't
Turn the
rush
lights
you.
back on now.
Hey.
At least it doesn't rush. The game's not like rushing you. Like so, if you're learning,
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're not being rushed into the being pushed. Like, oh shit, I got this space. Like you're not on a timer or something like that. Because that would just be like. I'm gonna go fly over the Grand Canyon.
APU emergency shutdown. I guess that's one of the switches I pulled. I unguarded every single switch and pressed them, by the way, so this plane is never going anywhere ever again.
You've broken it.
I've like manually severed links for things like the generators, and I did the fire extinguisher stuff. Oh, actually, I never actually sent the agents in. There we go. The agents have been sent in. What's that? Don't know, but I pressed it now.
Oh, he's pushing buttons. He has no idea what they fucking do.
One way to find out, though, right?
Yeah, true. It's gone dark again.
So that
That turns power off
we
then.
need to keep the bus tied together, otherwise it turns all the power off.
Right.
So don't press bus tie.
buses.
All cool, emergency.
Fucking level of detail on this thing though.
Not bad for a mod, eh?
Yeah.
A free mod as well.
I was saying, like I said, with that Train Sim World 2 that I've played all this lot, this you get like probably sort of a quarter of some of this stuff.
There's a lot more to go wrong in this, so Buzz.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's plain. Yeah.
Oh, if you look at that center display, the eCam display,
The centre one, yeah.
so on my side I can control the lock for the door. So if we've got it locked and we want to know who's at the door, we press the video button.
Oh wow, that's cool.
You get a video feed of the door.
That's what you were talking about earlier, wasn't it? That's cool. That's good. There's somebody at the door.
One day you're going to click that and there's going to be a guy stood there with a gun.
Yeah, scare the shit out of me, right?
Terrorist mod for it's great.
1% chance of being hijacked. Satisfaction not guaranteed.
But if you're lucky enough, Wesley Snipes will be on there ready to kick some ass. Passenger 57. I've seen that in ages.
Yeah, that's basics of flying A320.
So your next challenge, Butters, is to fly it on your own. You got to remember everything Callum just taught you. Do the flight on your own.
Good job. I've got a checklist there, isn't it? Not too bad, is it? Really? I mean, that's something fucking hell. I mean, like you said, you must have spent ages for yourself learning all that.
There can't be much difference going from different planes.
I would have thought some of the meanings would be the same. It's just sometimes I'm guessing some buttons and switches will probably be in a different.
They'll be in different places, but generally speaking, you've got the same controls, right?
For the most part, yes. So
Back to the menu.
the
How about that?
737's more switches than buttons, and it's more analog. Whereas, like starting the engines, the battery's just died. That is really the end of that plane now.
I'm gonna disconnect the from the what's it called thing.
Yes. Yep.
Just so you don't, if it doesn't mess you up, or whatever it is. That's
That
crazy
737, you go into the engine start, you put it onto ground start, then you have to wait for the N2 to tick up to a certain point, which is about 20% N2, and then you manually turn on fuel flow to it, and then the engine will hopefully light. You have to have turned off the air conditioning to the aircraft because there's not enough air pressure from the APU to do air conditioning and start an engine. So you start the right engine first, because then you can bleed the air from the right engine to the left engine. Whereas in this, you turn it to ignition start, and then you just masters on, and it does it. It knows when to try and light it. It'll try and relight it if it fails. And the 737, if you want 10 degrees nose up, you hold it at 10 degrees nose up. Whereas that one, you point the nose 10 degrees nose up, let go of the stick, and it will hold it itself at 10 degrees nose up. And I struggle with fly-by-wire because I'm just not used to it.
The fly-by-wire.
Can you tell I'm an aviation geek?
No, you could never guess.
I've got a box under my bed that is full of checklists, flowcharts, arrival and departure charts for different airports that I've flown to before that I'd printed off. Before I used SimBrief, I'd go and look up the real-life airports and get the information so that I could use that to fly there. Half the charts I don't understand, but I've got them.
It's me about to hit another crash a bit. Oh no, go through.
What plane you flying?
One of these smaller ones, just to try the. Oh wow, that's not what I thought the paintwork was, but okay.
That's worse than the purple.
That is, isn't it? That
I'm
is.
so far behind on your stream. What the fuck? I'm still on the loading screen.
It's like a fucking zebra skin thing. I thought it came up as all black and then.
Are you gonna do your takeoff checklist? Yeah.
It's laughing,
The
General.
plane should have a checklist.
Yeah, I would have thought so. Apparently, it'll be pretty.
He's on the runway, ready to go.
Yeah, it's just
all the fun
yeah,
stuff.
he hasn't gone to the what's called. I should have clicked. What I need to do is zoom into the actual thing and pick one of the parking spots.
That's a much smaller list.
Helps if
A lot of the checklists we had for that A320 were emergency checklists as well. Because we could have lost an engine or something.
Ooh, that was a bouncy takeoff. Where's your autopilot on this plane, eh, Baz?
well, if I do this view,
Nellis
see people
approach
inside it.
Mike Bravo 666 is type Diamond V, 62.1 miles east of North Las Vegas, 2,500 feet. Request flight following.
Diamond Mike Bravo.
You do have autopilot on that.
Approach. Squawk 5667.
Squawk 5667, Diamond 666.
Diamond 666 radar contact 2 miles east of North Las Vegas, 2,900 feet.
Viva Las Vegas.
Roger, Diamond 666. Nellis approach Diamond Mike Bravo 666.
You flew that low over Las
Clearance to
Vegas in,
transition
normal,
Bravo airspace.
in a realistic situation, you'd probably be shot
Bravo
down.
666 Nellis approach. Cleared through the
I've seen
Bravo
my space.
airspace.
Whoa, whoa! I don't want to do that.
Wobble, look at the wobble.
Bravo airspace, Diamond
I'll do that. I'll let them put me in the right place. There's an air control block. Off.
Resume flight controls. Press L to exit cruise mode.
Yeah, that's what the what those bars on top of there. So if I push,
Whoa.
you just go up.
Yeah.
You catch the wobble, did you?
The wobble.
The wobble.
He's taken off without a fire extinguisher as well. There's got to be an autopilot on this somewhere.
Whereas I think it's that middle panel, well, middle to the left, I think.
But it's just sitting in the back seat, so of actually
Yeah.
flying the plane. But the nav. No, comms. ADF. Delivery.
AP, it's on the right hand screen, you've got AP. Now how you set the various things. Altitude is down to the bottom left of your left hand screen, heading is just above it. That's basically all your autopilot's going to be.
Oh, I see, the knob.
Yeah.
Oh, it's what this co-pilot, pilot. Oh, hang on, I'm looking at the wrong one here.
Altitude, you're looking at ALT.
Yeah, I'll see. Where are you? Why can't I see you?
Knob.
Ah, it's because it's on the right panel. There we go, yeah. So you want you to, yeah, so autopilot.
Oh, I see AP. Yeah.
Yeah.
FD will be the flight director as well.
know what's my altitude should be.
10,000 feet.
10,000 feet.
So then.
Let's do 7,000.
You need to then turn altitude hold on.
Hang on. Altitude hold on.
If you zoom back into where the AP button was.
Yeah. There's the AP button. Right, yeah.
And then once the stream catches up, there is the ALT button should be your altitude hold.
Oh, so yeah, altitude hold button. Well, technically that is on. Hang on, I'll get this right. If it say right, if it says it's on, that means it's on, yeah? Or is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the altitude was actually already on.
And you might need
to turn it back on.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Because you just turned it off.
Yeah. There's a nav beacon which is off.
Yeah, it's starting to climb again now.
So I suppose you push the what's this with nav mode? Because obviously I'm right off there.
If you press that, it will follow your pink line. Should do anyway.
Yeah, look, you can see it turning into the turning now.
There you go.
There we go. Oh, there's another either player or an AI one of the two. I'm assuming it's such a player with those simple ones. Actually, yeah, I say that players would tend to turn up with those things on them, whereas like those other ones you saw, I'm guessing was AI traffic.
That's a really ugly airplane, right?
Yeah,
It is, yeah.
I might swap because I really don't like that plane at all.
Not even just like the skin on it, the plane.
No, yeah, just the shape of the plane is just what the fuck is going on?
No, the skin just didn't even help it either.
Just the wind, and you're going to snap that tail off as well.
It's a nice little Cessna.
Right, let's have a look what we got. Let's go to
The old
World.
Grand Caravan, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, hang on. Here we go. So let's go to aircraft selection. Start from the top and work our way down. Let's have a look. Right.
Ooh. Well, that's vomit inducing. The speed you just went through that menu.
Yeah, so I let it catch up with itself. Well, what I should do is try and go through some of the challenges of more terrible landings.
What about the Dasher TBM 930?
Actually, yeah. What have we got for libraries on this one then? See, I'm going to say that one, but I bet that's the same as that horrible one we just had. It's going to turn out all like zebra. Is there a way to actually see that?
Hey, I can see that Martin's online in Microsoft Flight Simulator, but he's on onboarding.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean,
It's
yeah.
30 gig. Yeah, and a lot faster than I expected it to.
Callum invited you to play. Except...
What airport are you at?
I haven't chosen one yet. I was going to... I've just chosen the plane. Which...
6032496 invited you to play.
Right,
I can't. I'm still installing it.
Did I invite you?
Yeah.
you probably invited all or like that.
I guess I did.
Right, I need to pick a... Oh, what the fuck? I don't know, no time. Oh, you move it... I think because I've joined yours, you've just moved the time zone to you. Or whatever you've done. Where are you... Where are you picking him? Oh, let's have a look. Somewhere... 5 is somewhere... It might be something good. Nothing cool and scenic. Don't know where you are.
Adding up to 10% parasite drag. I'm not going to do that.
Where are you? Oh, shit. So if I fly from Finland to Scotland.
I'm just waiting to see where you're at.
I've done big area.
I was looking for you.
I was looking for you, but
Anywhere.
right. Okay. Let's
I'm going to come join you wherever you go.
Okay.
Fly over Shoot's house.
Where's Shoot's house?
Oh, should we fly up to the north of Iceland where we used to drive the trucks?
That's what I mean. Yeah. So where do you want to start off from then? Or just start off from there, because there's one. Oh, if I do mean, there's only one real airport on this.
There is an airfield up.
There's only two here. You got I can't even say the bloody word. Burke. Or you've got.
Yeah, I'm at an airport.
Which one you pick?
In Iceland.
I'm guessing the only airport, the proper one here is the one that shows up from when you're further out. Is that one?
I didn't go to that one. I went up somewhere north.
Somewhere north. Oh, hang on there. More are now starting to pop in. There's another one. Something airport. No, it's not north, is it? You say more north, so it's got to be somewhere.
I'm hoping it'll show you my name there in a second.
Well, you haven't popped in just yet. I've got it for a piss as well, actually, saying that before I do anything.
That you are, but that's so far behind.
No.
I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, is it the one that just says runway? The strong,
No, it's like raw form or something.
Raw form.
It's right at the top.
Why couldn't I see it?
Because you're not looking right at the top.
Raw form. Right, I see. Yeah, so you got to zoom in a lot more than you think. Have you picked one of the parking spots?
Yes, I picked the first parking spot.
Right, so I'll do parking 2 then. Departure from there then. Parking ramp 2. I've got to go to the toilet. Oh, what are you doing? What, flying over thing into one of the other ones? Yeah, alright.
Have a little fly around up there.
I'm going to pick the...
Area acrobatics, yeah?
Yeah, why not?
Not in this thing, bloody hell. I don't even know how to start it.
Wingtip walking, yeah?
For a wee first before I do anything.
I selected the same plane he's in, but I have no fucking idea.
And what, you're going to fly this plane?
No.
This is going to go well. Right, hang on. We'll go for a wee and get through it. Ready for the...
That's right. Battery. Standby. Yep, yeah, there's lots of dinging.
Ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding, 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 ding.
Oh, this is touchscreen. Oh. Well, fuck. I don't know what I'm doing. This is fun. Fuel. Let's have fuel. Auto selection. That sounds good. I think I should have the generator on right now. Tour system test okay. I'm glad to hear it, thank you.
Why don't you go by the checklist, Callum?
That's a good idea, actually. Fucking hell, why's this got so many things on it? Right. Crash lever up. Source box or GPU.
Okay, so... Right, so... you pick the same arrival point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Engine start. Monitoring if...
Right, I better click... Oh shit, I should have done the fly button actually so it loaded while I was going for a piss.
Do a boost pump on.
Booster pump. He's got the booster pump.
Propeller area clear. Clear. Starter. Hold on 2 seconds, then off. 1, 2, off.
Oh, that will load it quicker. Right. Oh, that's off.
Throttle set low idle when NG 13%.
Right. What is that on? Right. Oh, shit.
Take the parking brakes on, right?
Are you sure you're in the same...
Yes. We're in the exact same parking spot, mate.
Oh, okay. So I picked number 2 and this decided to be okay.
Interesting. I'm not sure how we back out of it. I guess there'll be a thing.
Reaching safe and live. Yeah, right.
Like the colour.
Oh, I think I'll just pick the Xbox library one, I think. Right, ATC. No, that's not ATC, you idiot. Oh yeah, I got to turn the fucking power on.
Total speed 83 to 65 knots.
Bravo India Romeo Golf Traffic Daher Mike Bravo 666 is taxiing to runway 24.
Oh fuck!
Prepare aircraft attack. Use ATC.
I can't see Callum603 though.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to sort of. How am I supposed to get out of this? Use ATC ready to request taxi clearance. But when they announce taxi, or is that clear the runway? Clear off? No, that's not clear off the runway, is it? What? Unless it's a bit somewhere else. On this end.
Bravo India Romeo Golf Traffic Daher Mike Bravo 666
Pause
is taxiing to
system
runway
test.
24.
Okay.
Why can't I?
Callum's in a full proper launch, mate.
How is he?
I'm just trying to turn it on at this point.
Yeah, well, I've got to try and figure out how I'm supposed to reverse this thing. To be fair, I would have thought.
Do you have a reverse throttle?
No.
It's a reverse throttle, but you shouldn't use it for that.
How was he backing up then? Because he's
You
right.
use ATC or try to request clearance or something like that, but that's.
Lead off. I just need to find.
Bravo India Romeo Golf Traffic Daher Mike Bravo 666
There we go.
runway.
If I can ever find the parking brake, I'll be able to move. Seriously, what the fuck is a parking brake?
This is which?
Buzz, have you found a parking brake yet?
Yeah, I'm trying to turn mine off. Yeah, because it
Where
would.
is
Mine's on the D-pad, mate. But let me have a look inside. Mine's already, but it's just what's called controls. Let's have a look where your parking brake is going to be then. Let's play a bit.
Hang on, parking brake. Show me. Oh, it's behind the fucking
What? Behind?
yoke.
Behind you?
The
Oh,
little
is it?
switch
Oh, is
behind
you?
the yoke. There you go, I'm now behind you.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's a fucking awkward, wasn't it? You just come out of inside me. Right, how have you managed to go back like that?
Shift P.
Shift P then, whatever that's gonna do.
What's that? Oh, right. Simulate pushback.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
This
You just hold it or just push it.
is really weird.
Oh, I
Just
see.
push it once.
Oh. Oh, okay, I see, yeah.
This is the weirdest throttle I've ever fucking.
Oh, there you go, there's my
See.
taxi lines.
I don't like this aircraft.
Stop moving. Stop moving!
Don't know how to fly it.
I can't figure out how to get the fucking throttle to not be where it is. It's like a gear stick.
Why are you not stopping?
They can't stop it reversing.
I'm pressing the button, he's not stopping! Okay.
Give it some throttle.
Oh, hang on. I know why. There we go. It's because I had the what's called menu up.
I've just killed the engine somehow. I don't even know how. All I did was move the throttle. All I did was move the throttle. 1, 2. How have you got your throttle like, over to the left? My throttle's stuck to the right.
I do it. Oh, well, throttle to the left. What are you on about?
Mine's stuck over to the right. It will not go into. It will not be a throttle. Bring the fucking checklist back out.
Oh, that power! Mine must have moved when I used the muscle button now.
You want me to go to throttle?
Captain Riker, he's a hero.
Flight idle taxi position, middle left. Well, that's fucking good, isn't it? My throttle goes up and down, not left and right. Oh!
This is funnier than watching you fly the jet.
I found it.
Oh.
Okay. We're there.
I just tried turning this and that.
You put it to full throttle, that's why.
Yeah, but I'm not even turning it.
You just put it to full throttle.
I can't even control it, bro. Oh my god. Shit. Oh, no, for some reason.
Power, too much power.
I've turned it down and it won't. The response thing on this is shocking. Oh, fuck it, bye.
But as you know, you're meant to use the runway, right?
Where is said runway?
Buzz is in a field playing with some cows.
Mate, I'm in a field as well.
Reykjavik Center Dahmer Mike Bravo.
Oh, that's the runway.
Miles northwest of Bravo India Romeo.
Oh, yeah, it's behind me. Bye. Uh-oh.
Mike Bravo, 66
No,
Reykjavik Center.
Restart.
Flat spin. He's flat spinning.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't fix that, man. I forgot. Right, so where's the restart button?
Oh, well, that was funny. This is hilarious. Listening to Callum not being able to turn it on and you fucking flat spinning out the sky.
Right, ready to fly. Okay, so that's the fucking This but it's usually well. Oh look,
It's the fact that throttle had multiple different modes. I could not get it over my.
Right.
Yeah, I couldn't. Just couldn't.
Just couldn't.
Couldn't get it up, no.
Callum's decided to go for the conventional approach you use as opposed to a film with some cows in.
I'm just living dangerously. Right. Well, I'm not sure how that pushback worked from there.
No one made you pick that plane.
You suggested it.
The Butters, yeah, not you.
Yeah, you could have chosen whatever you wanted.
Yeah, but none of the other planes looks decent. Oh, she needs a lot of input to fly, doesn't she?
Got to know. Butters put a lot of input in it.
Well, apparently.
But far too much input in.
Far too much. Why does it take so fucking no? That's right, boxes apparently see-through. Getting in the right position to know what is what. There we go.
Moderate your power.
No, trust me, it's no. No, the problem with that is that's the problem with the buttons is the way it is. Like, I have to tap it if I want to go up a few bits. That's so weird.
Oh, it's made it onto the runway, folks.
I've made it to the runway.
We're taking off in enthusiast mode.
Oh, there's Callum fly by on my screen.
This plane is fast.
It is, isn't it?
Callum's actually like he's doing a fucking wobble right. Retard.
There he goes. I'm accelerated to maximum 15 knots and you're telling me you haven't even fucking... What did we get?
Accelerate to maximum 15 knots ground speed.
Yeah, but I've already probably done that and it's not changed. I'll taxi to the edge of the way.
Taxi.
Yeah. So I can't skip that bit.
You've done a buzz. There it is.
Well, no, because I was waiting for it to tell me, but then obviously I broke it. No, it's not. I just... It's it's bullshit. Uh-oh, why am I beeping? Oh, it's the those buttons there. We'll just ignore those.
Well, it's just your airspeed. You don't want to overspeed. Might want to turn this up.
Oh shit, what the fuck? Sorry, what? Oh yeah, you said about the speed thing. Oh, yeah, I've got to try and figure this out. That's where I struggle with the... Oh, okay, here you go. So that seems to be staying a little bit more... So basically when I'm going way too fast, that's why it's all kind of...
Yeah, you'll start to vibrate. You'll lose control over control surfaces.
Right.
Like that. That's why you...
So you basically, what was it? You get using all the power to get into the air, and then
You shouldn't need to be at full throttle. It's
Right. That makes sense. I think it
See,
Callum,
I never set any.
Callum just staying over there. You never what?
I can't see where you are.
I'm heading in the direction where we're supposed to be going.
Where were we meant to be going? I didn't set any course. I thought we were just gonna like fly around the coast and that.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't realise that. I'm going to have to come back to you now, and I. Ooh.
Let's see this high bank turn. Come on.
No,
Flat spin,
no,
flat
no.
spin, flat spin, flat spin.
Flat spin.
Oh,
Oh, fucking hell. Honestly, there's no margin whatsoever. I have.
We're going too fast for that.
Or maybe just holding it too. It looks like I really have to use just gentle pressure.
Too fast for that turn.
Oh, I see. So what? If I just turn the speed down?
You've done it, yeah. If you slowed down a bit, you can make that turn.
Oh, I suppose yeah, it's the same thing. I didn't really think about that. Like when we're doing it in Star Series and when we're on the planets,
Yeah.
when you're trying to think, that makes sense.
This is just modelled along that.
Yeah, this is just without the space part of it.
You notice how skinny the wings are in that as well, Callum?
Yeah, they are. They are, really, aren't they?
Yeah.
Not great anyway.
I've got marks in my.
A flat spin ballast is when the plane stays flat with the horizon
Right.
and spirals on the spot.
Oh.
Lose altitude the entire time it's doing it.
I'll just use it for Callum.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Hello.
What is my landing gear for? Hang on. Trying to turn back to where you are, but.
Oh, that was an aircraft overstress.
So I've got to tap. I've got to tap the buttons to really get the turning on.
That's the benefit of a home test, mate. Like, you have a lot more.
Yeah, because at the moment there didn't seem to be much smooth. What's called with the
It's
buttons?
much better. That see how you're not turning as sharply.
Yeah, but I'm also not.
The plane is staying way more stable.
Yeah, but if I have this button right down tight now, you'll see a dip. Right, here we go. Oh, fuck you then. Yeah, so. Oh, no, that's because I got the button really fast. But I see, yeah, I get what you mean now.
You'll get a slower you go in, you'll get a tighter turn.
Yeah.
Then you need to start making sure you're not falling into the speed that's going to make it stall.
Yeah, I've just got to find out which way Callum went. Can't see him.
Just look on the ground.
Look on the ground. Have you crashed?
I overstressed my aircraft. It flew apart. I'm dead.
We salute
Little
you.
IG turns, by any chance.
I did a barrel roll.
That's brilliant.
At like 200 knots knowing you as
That's about 130.
yeah. This is Buzz is making like high G turns at speed. That's why the plane's
Cars system test. Okay. Sorry, what warning? Okay. Okay, it's fine. I don't care.
Just trying to figure out.
Don't care. As long as the engine starts, I don't care.
Brilliant. So complete 35 gig.
Yeah, it's a big old fucking download.
Yeah, I knew it's a matter of as well. I thought, well, if you're doing that, at least it is like what you're doing gives me sense to watch while it's downloading. Because there's no point in trying to do stuff
Oh yeah.
while it's downloading.
But at least by the time watch all, then we'll be able to all three of us. Have you tried that fucking horrible little drone helicopter thing?
No.
Have you not tried it?
No.
We should. You gotta try it. We use the same airport.
You've got to try it as well then, Buzz. Cause
Oh yeah, no, well yeah, I'm gonna go to the menu. Oh yeah. I use the same airport where we were and all that lot. The only downside to it is obviously don't expect a speedy trip. Oh shit.
Oh, switching to
Yeah, go back to go to go all the way to the bottom.
I'm really good with helis.
Oh yeah, you'll love this one, mate.
It's not really a helicopter.
It's a drone.
drone.
Yeah, it's more of a drone. Yeah. There's only 3 choices of that. Right, so click on that. So same airport.
The volocopter.
I don't know how you've not. I don't know how you're supposed to fucking taxi it because this doesn't make any sense.
You hover.
I was about to say.
So it's just a hover. You just got to be at a certain height.
Just off the ground and you taxi.
Oh, fair enough. Right.
What do you do with a helicopter?
I wasn't sure if it was a class of the same thing, just because it's new to me. Right, parking thing there. Right, so we just basically we don't want to worry about things. We're just flying.
Yeah.
Right, so I've just sort of, I didn't realise. I thought you had to pick a arrival point, but then I only noticed that button there says you can fly. Although to be fair, this would be fun actually because I'm interested in the wattle thing because there's a lot of buttons, but they're all sort of just because there's so many buttons for each blade, and that's it. Everything else is just
Each what?
Oh, you didn't know? Look up to the panel.
Basically a drone, mate.
Mate, look above.
What the fuck is that?
Did you see all the buttons for the blades?
Oh, the scary thing is, mate, it's a real helicopter. It's a real thing.
It's a real thing. I even checked online.
This is a new. It was a thing put forward for a taxi, wasn't it?
Yeah, some sort of weird taxi thing they were considering. Right.
What the fuck am I meant to do here?
I take it we're parked within each other as well, are we? Or are you?
Oh,
there he is. He's on the runway. Okay, technically. Right. Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know what you're all-wing at. I haven't almost crashed.
They were up. When they were down, they were down.
Power on.
When they were either halfway up, they were up. Oh, whatever. I can't even remember the words.
Right, you need to request taxi clearance.
I haven't even tuned fucking air traffic control.
Bravo 666 is taxiing to runway 24.
I don't know, but you said to put the taxi thing on it, but it's not giving me goddamn about the clearance. I don't understand that. Why do I not see the option for clearance?
Have you tuned to air traffic control?
Yeah, definitely. We want to go to them. This is the announced taxi, announced clear of runway, announced takeoff, remain in pattern, straight out.
You won't have a clearance then. There's non-controlled airspace.
So what do I just pick? Because it won't get.
You announce you're taxi, so you taxi.
Yeah, I've just done that now. Taxi.
You're going to take off once you've taxied.
Guys, just land the helicopter.
Yeah.
We'll call that a landing anyway.
You've landed your drone.
Yeah.
Bravo India Romeo Golf Traffic Pits. Mike Bravo
do some tricks.
666 taking
I'll do a
over
barrel roll, yeah?
24 straight out.
Do a barrel roll onto land skid
Bravo
first
India
onto
Romeo
barge,
Golf
yeah?
Traffic Pits. Mike Bravo 666 is taxiing
Yeah,
to
I can't
runway
get this rocket
24.
there.
I'll just take off, Buzz.
Yeah. Oh look, I accidentally slit that button off, so you can't see that bit. There we go. That's why, hang on, you are on swipe. Oh yeah, get rid of that fucking menu, got rid of that button. God, that's so horrendous. The turning speed on this thing. The thing about this one, you can actually hold forward and it will stop.
I wonder how far it can go.
Let's find out.
Reykjavik Center, it's Mike Bravo 666. Is type distance 1 miles west of Bravo India
thinking about starting to
Golf,
press some
300
buttons.
feet. Request flight following.
What's an EPU? What's an ESU? What's an OPD?
Emergency
One way
power
to find
unit.
out.
EPU would be an emergency power unit, right?
Squawk 2547 pits 666.
Target insight.
Well, I've got 18 buttons for it.
6 radar contact 1 mile southwest of Bravo India Romeo Golf.
I'm guessing the key is to press them in order.
Altimeter 29er
1, 2,
You turning them off one by one.
3, 4.
Oh my god, this is not gonna.
Wait, is this turning them off?
I don't know, is it? Oh, it's just motors basically. They're all motors, aren't they? The buttons on the left side.
No, I think this gives me more power.
Really?
No!
Oh my god, look at him go!
How is this not overstressed?
If you turned it all off.
There!
Oh mate!
Overstressed.
Watch the video.
Oh, no, I've collided with an object.
I mean, if you're watching the stream, you'll see him literally flip out of control.
Don't do that when you turn off your motors off, right?
That was funny, man. I've never seen it. Oh, mate. Oh, look, what's these buttons do then?
It's exactly 18 motors, funnily enough.
I know that now.
Here we go.
Oh, but it's just gone.
Oh, warning, connection lost. Please be joined. Hey, what? But I'm still connected, sir.
Oh, he said all the ones at the front off.
Yeah, well, they've got online services are unreachable. What? Successfully connected. You'll never disconnect me. Fucking what? Oops. Right, main menu.
What are you trying next? It's
Wow.
got to be a little bobcat or something like that you can try.
Let's have a look. Well, let's go to world map.
Seaplane. Oh, you got to do seaplane.
Seaplane, yeah. Alright.
Actually land on the ocean, yeah?
Yeah, alright, yeah, well, same airport, yeah?
This is
Same airport, and we'll go backwards and land on the ocean.
Right, yeah, so we get off in the air and then thing it.
Which plane are we doing?
Let's have a look. We need. Let me have a look.
There's Lin Aviation Shock Ultra floats.
I'm seeing the center.
Isn't there one that the whole plane is basically the float? What's that? It's more of a modern one.
I see. I've got a Textron Aviation, which is Center 172 Seahawk. If you go up, there's a Pilatus, whatever you pronounce that, turbo porter. That's got the same things. So look at these ones. Got one that looks like he's got skis on the bottom of it.
They are skis.
Snow. They're for snow.
Yeah, never walk.
Go back down. Go back. Go back. You're looking underneath the diamond aircraft. Go down.
The Icon A5.
I can't see it.
Hang on, the diamond Icon
Diamond
A5.
aircraft. Go down. Go down. That one. Icon A5. I swear that's a.
Oh, hang on. Was it you on about the icon?
Let's find out.
Sorry, which one were you on about? The icon.
Well, you're on. Yeah.
Right, the icon. Right. Oh, I didn't realise. I thought it was a. Did not even know that was what that was. Right. Customizations. Let's set that up. Libraries. Oh, is that going to be one of those? It looks black, but I bet you it's going to be the horrendous zebra.
Maximum altitude 15,000 feet.
Right. So we're doing the same flight condition. Yep. So we're picking you. Pikachu, I pick you. Right, close that. Fly. This is gonna go horribly. This is gonna be fun.
Come on, Baz, you can have a successful landing on water.
Damn right. Well, I landed wall.
Whoa!
He's gonna
Mate.
moan about it now.
The interior of this thing.
Yeah, is it that bad? I haven't loaded in yet.
Fuck!
Are you streaming, Callum?
No.
No, you're not. That's right. Because I'm about to witness whatever you're witnessing now. Just hit the ready to fly screen.
Parking brake's on. How do I turn the parking brake off?
I'll be about 20 seconds behind you, but
Right. Oh my god, look at the carbon fibre bloody dashboard and shit. What the fuck?
Exactly.
it looks like a motorbike.
It looks like it's like a bloody, yeah.
Oh,
Right.
that looks so cool.
Right, so,
I need to find out where the fucking parking brake is.
alright, well, but so I don't cheat that either. I'm not going to bother using my what's called.
There's a parachute thing.
Really? That's
Yeah. A lot of modern planes have parachutes.
So that's menu, that's both starts, that's master,
How do I, where's the fucking parking brake?
that's flaps, that's the landing gear, strobe.
I'm gonna need some... parking brake.
Have you got it started yet then, Callum?
I may have started on the runway already running.
That's just cheating.
Cheated.
Cheat bastard.
Cheater.
Right, that's a strobe, taxi, land for him. I take it I really need to turn the power on, I guess. Oh, hang on. Oh, I'll try this key here, then. I don't know what Magneto's got to do with this, but maybe I've got to have the thing probably turned on. Main barrier. Oh my god, you have to hold on to do it.
Water rudder extended.
I'm probably not sure what I'm doing with that, but... You gonna start? You gonna start? You gonna start? Not doing very much. I've done that right
It's
or
gonna
what?
be interesting.
I'm not sure I'm not sure what I'm doing with that. What I could do though, essentially, is if I just put that back there, turn that off. You were
water config, I believe.
He's just running away from me. What is a what? Oh fuck! Right, right. Let's just get this out of the way first. Oh no, they don't. Let's just do. Shift. The fuck? Oh, he's doing that. Oh, I just pushed Shift P, and he's actually going to move me for me. Sorry, she. Let's get this right because it's female with that bow down.
It's got a little pallet truck it's going to move you with.
Yeah. After
They
reaching.
haven't got the engine started yet.
There we go. Wow.
Right, let's try and land in the ocean.
Wow, she's in you.
Yeah, that's Oh, he obviously decided to realise it was in the wrong place there. Star Citizen, eat your heart out.
I'd love for the opportunity to land on a proper runway landing pad system. So they're not stupid bloody hangers.
Don't want to touch the water going too fast.
She's just going to push me back as far as I've done. He just pushed that button. Now, yeah, she does. Alright. Alright, then off you go, princess.
Fuck it. Oh, dear. So stuck in his 50s, you know.
What are you talking about?
Talking about.
What are you talking about, fool? Come on. Parking brake might want to be turned off, actually. I put the throttle on. Just move.
You're going to take off any time soon, Baz.
I am trying.
You know, to land on water, you have to be in the air first, right?
Ah, there we go. It's just getting there. It's just. He obviously hasn't yet.
Callum is not landing well.
I landed fine and then I tried to turn.
Whoop.
Well, you go too fast when you turn.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm trying to get this right with the speed on this bloody thing. Come on, move. You gonna go forward anytime soon? Bit more speed? There we go, now you're getting somewhere. I think.
There's any consolation, Callum, that's never taken off yet.
Yeah, but Callum cheated, he was already on the runway. Ooh.
You could have done it as well.
I mean, you cheated, you didn't go for the proper start.
Kinda did, I kinda.
You tried, couldn't work it out, and then cheated.
Oh, what the fuck off? What the fuck is that about? He's trying to fucking disconnect me. Oh, look at the gears going!
That fucking bounce.
Yeah, fucking.
That would have crippled a real plane, right?
Yeah.
Oh no!
Would have been doing that.
Oh no, I'm never gonna get there! No! Oh, for fuck's sakes.
What have you done?
I don't know. I don't think I was great.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
I didn't even make it.
You know, enough speed.
I didn't even make it to. I got off the runway.
There's no water there, but there's no.
Actually, if you look properly,
Installed, didn't they?
there is water, just not where I am. I don't understand why it's in
What
there.
the fuck? You've got all your damage stuff turned off.
What do you mean?
The fact you've just managed to flip over and it's not
Oh, what, not into the game?
crashed you out, yeah.
Yeah, I just knew it was bother with the what's thing with the kind of just annoys me that it ends like that. So I thought, fuck it, I'll just live with the oh shit. Try again without the what is wrong with this bloody thing? Let's see what. But I just don't get why it kept cutting out like it did. Because that's why it dropped when the first drop happened. It said offline. It put some menu right in front of my screen, so I couldn't see what the button. It obviously just disabled my controls. So what you say? Well, no, when I crashed like that, why I stalled.
Yeah.
You didn't have enough airspeed.
I'm
It was
not-
quite
Did I just turn off the? It's figuring out the.
Runway 24 straight out departure.
Right, let's try it again.
I had someone called Jordan from Australasia, nicknamed Salty Skin,
Okay.
tried to follow me on Instagram.
Well,
Lift off.
the old salty skin, eh?
Salty Skin, so.
Landing gear.
Let's try
Oh fuck! Up. It did it again right at that moment. It's just trying to cut me off just then.
The engine's died. Whatever will I do?
Every time I was shaking it, take it again. Fuck off. It's with the connection issue bullshit. Right. Anyway.
Reykjavik Centre, Robert Ducky 123 Heavy.
This is Robert Ducky.
Southwest
Right.
Bravo, India Romeo Golf 700. West right following.
Rubber Ducky 123 Heavy Reykjavik Center.
That's it, there's amazing water around there.
0476.
Right. Now I've just got to turn around.
Squawk 0476 Rubber Ducky 123 Heavy. Rubber Ducky 123 Heavy radar contact 2 miles southwest of Bravo India Romeo Golf 1,300 feet.
Will I be able to see Callum? There he is. Right. So
Roger Rubber Ducky 123 Heavy.
Robert Ducky.
Yes,
Right. Right, do you say this is what I've got to do a certain burn here for landing this thing?
Yeah, you got to bring your landing gear up. Got to bring your water rudder down.
if you don't put that down till you're in the water, surely, because it'd rip off on landing.
Yeah, I'll flew with it down.
I don't know if that's the landing gear.
More than 40 gigabyte.
Ooh. I only see landing gear, I don't see this. I don't see this so-called what's called thing.
Completed the flight apparently. Turn the master switch off. So, what's the issue with starting this? Master switch on.
And what you can do, try and take it from the water.
Yeah.
Oh, it should be done.
Both
Surely.
magnetos on.
Let's
Starter,
fly
engine
over it, yeah.
started.
Hey?
Bust the downplane. No flying past.
Oh, he's moving. He's moving. Oh, he don't like that.
That was a manoeuvre. That was a manoeuvre. That's a manoeuvre we're not ever going to do again. That's how you turn around really quick.
When you come into land,
Yeah.
you don't want too much speed. You just skip off the water
Yeah.
and lose control.
Try to decide on the speed here.
You're at 1,700 feet and then you've got to worry about it. Shit.
The only thing I've got to figure out is where this thing button is.
The rudder you only need for turning when you're in the water, so you can worry about that when you're down. You're still really high up.
Right, it's weird, I couldn't quite figure that out. I thought it was way too high.
You might get better reference if you turn around and try and land towards the island.
Yeah. What's something screeching?
Hi G, turn with your flaps down, mate.
Oh, yeah. That's what we wanted. There it is.
There you go, see where you get better reference for how high up you are now.
Hello!
Oh, you dead.
Let's see what that looks like on your side.
Oh my god, that's close.
That was super fucking close.
You see that little cove in there, Butters?
Yeah.
What you want to do is you want to get a ship and just constantly drive into it, reverse out of it and drive into it again, and you'll be as good a boat pilot as Callum.
You're a kid.
Blame it on the weather, which there was none.
There was so much weather on my side. All the weather.
You've not got enough room to land now. I wouldn't aim directly towards the island.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I've got it. I've got.
Look at that tail slap.
I've got this. I got this.
Come on, you want to bleed off some of that airspeed if you can.
How do you play? Ooh, bounced. I got it. Well, some of it doesn't have.
Lower your throttle and put the nose in the air a little bit.
Show off. Ooh.
It's fucking 50 knot landing.
Connection lost!
Bye, Callum.
There we go.
Fucking hell! You hit you were over 50 knots when you hit the water the first time. That's why you bounced back up.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't get. Yeah, so what I've noticed, it looks like you said, it looks like when you turn the thing down, it seems to take a while for that gauge to obviously it's to slow down, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's not like a car, mate. You're not putting the brakes on.
No, I know exactly.
You're essentially taking your foot off the pedal and you're letting the wind resistance on the plane slow you down. Which is why with your flaps down, if you put your flaps up and just nosed up a little bit, you would have slowed down a bit faster.
Right. parking me over
Where are you at?
in the water, my friend.
Is that you?
Well, I should be the only one in the water near you. Can't you see the name? I can see yours.
Nope.
Oh, you broke it then.
We needed some really bad sea conditions now.
Like a major storm. Have I held that button down? Oh, shit.
You can actually fly this plane, then, can you, Callum? You worked out how to control this one.
Yeah, it's controllable.
That one was
Watch this.
controllable.
Oh, here he goes. What you do?
You're like hovering above the water for me.
Yeah.
That was a rough takeoff.
It was.
Good. Yeah. There he goes.
Got some frozen tads on your enemy. That isn't pigeon shit on your windscreen.
That's a little bit scary.
Bombs away!
Reykjavik Center Rubber Ducky 123 Heavy is type icon A52 miles northeast of Bravo India Romeo Golf 200 feet. Request flight following. Rubber Ducky
Reykjavik.
123 Heavy
We've been there on.
That's where we. Yeah.
Squawk 2426 Rubber Ducky
On
123 Heavy.
ETS.
On ETS.
Rubber Ducky 123 Heavy radar contact 1 mile northeast of Bravo India Romeo Golf 400 feet. Altimeter 29
Oh, it's coming. He's going to attempt a runway landing. Can
Oh.
he do it?
Roger Rubber Ducky 123 Heavy.
Oh, I got that way too
90
short.
knots. We're at 90 knots over.
Not really slap myself down enough for that, have I?
Oh, bleeding some airspeed fast. Down to 80, down to 70.
Handbrake!
60.
Handbrake! Oh!
Fuck me.
Handbrake.
60 knot landing.
Yeah, I don't leave myself enough time to want to go do I really.
Fucking hell.
Let's come and land at the runway. I've just got to find set runway.
Park on the runway, best.
Blood the wrong way.
Park on the runway, make it difficult.
Where is the runway?
Where you left it.
Ah, there's the runway. It's
Yeah.
so easy to be way too fast in this.
Ah, that's why I keep remembering about the controls now. Whoa!
What?
Don't ask. Don't ask.
Buzz is mowing the lawn.
Oh, for fuck's sake, that fucking destination thing's doing more nutting. Is that a new fucking book that's just decided to start?
I think so.
Come on. Turning away. Move. Just seems to be this area that was successfully connected.
Yeah. Holding short. The short, now you're holding him.
There's something definitely not right here. I can't. Whoa! What the fuck?
Is your parking brake on?
No, parking brake's off. It just seems that when I was stuck in whatever that ditch is, The engine's not started. It's fucking on. What? Uh-oh. Something ain't right.
Warning, connection lost.
Yeah, it seems to be this area it doesn't like.
Shit, it turns. Bloody hell, you try and turn this thing and it turns.
Just watch the wings straight to that.
Fucking hell,
Oh, fucking hell. Engine up. Ooh. Yeah, it's telling the power the engine's off, so it's... Here he comes.
Oh, for fuck's sake, connection lost.
It's so weird.
You don't like this runway, does it?
It's this runway does not Oscar, does it? Oh. You just hate to see him disintegrate.
Successfully connected.
Yeah, I am. No.
He's got a cloaking device.
He's a fucking Klingon mini bird.
Fuck's sake, Klingon mini bird.
Activate the mini birds.
Would it be a Robin? Or would it be a Robin of Prey?
Romulan prey? No.
So Robin of Prey.
I was going to say.
Just picking a bird. It's decided to catch itself up with the. Nope. With the time he picked. Let's have a look. Find an area to see if it is an actual problem with the area. There's Italy. What's this place over here? Santa Cruz. Oh wait, where is that runway I tried to do that other time with the jumbo jet? And it failed miserably. Probably we're somewhere that way actually seeing that.
Right.
Oh, let's have a look. What's this one going to be? Is this going to be a... No, it's a proper... Not one of these suddenly in the middle of a fucking jungle.
That's a Flight Sim has a really bad rating on Microsoft.
Yeah, it didn't get exactly the greatest start off.
2.5 stars out of 5.
Yeah, it didn't get the greatest start off because of the... people were pissed off with it. Obviously, A, the slow downloads, B...
But what do people expect?
But yeah, well, I don't know. It's God knows.
It's a 120 gigabyte game. It weren't going to be fast.
No, I'm guessing they just didn't like the idea of it. Oh, he's got. It's the weird. Well, I mean, I think it wasn't. I don't know how it was in the console wise, but the same. Like the idea of that you had to download a gig thing and then. But I don't think
finally decided to remove Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 because this is not worth the effort. For no reasons why. Just it is not.
Oh yeah, so he's just putting a fucking. He's just putting.
I would have left 0 stars if it was possible.
Did you see that thing about Johnny Depp's trial?
What one?
The recording.
Which one?
Where they closed their part of the trial with a golden pin.
No.
Yeah, Johnny Depp's lawyer showed an audio clip where Amber Heard tells Depp that no one will believe him because he is a man.
Oh yeah, I've heard that recording.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, well,
tell the world, Johnny. Tell the world. I, Johnny Depp, a man. I'm a victim of domestic violence, and see who believes you. See how many people take your side. These were the words of Amber Heard.
She's a freaking idiot.
It's mate. The clinical psychiatrist they had on like ripped her to shreds, basically.
Yeah, she ain't right there, mate. Absolute fucking tapped.
A lot of these complaints, I mean, you don't know. Like, how much of it is their system? Because it's like saying, I'm having to reinstall for the 4th time because it doesn't work properly. But is that the game?
Or is
it their system's just not powerful enough to run the game? And there's no detail.
Yeah, they don't. The problem is that they're quick to suddenly moan, but they don't say anything about why and all this. Like,
this is outrageous. I don't like this. I love this game. Microsoft is fix this. What?
That's what I mean. How are you supposed to know what the fuck? Let's have a look.
Due to all the stupid updates and poor optimization, tried yet again today to play 110.
Oh, wait, what's this one over here?
110 gigabyte mandatory update. Yeah, that pissed me off too, I wouldn't lie. Especially since I'm downloading 120 gig now.
Yeah, the what's called update we had today. Oh, hang on, is this that weird looking? No, it's not that island, is it? Let's have a look. I don't think it is that one, but let's have a look at it.
I play it on a laptop. Oh, there you go. So I understand it is crashing, but this often is ridiculous. Well, no, because your system just can't handle it.
What do you expect? You use a fucking laptop. I know there's some gaming laptops out there and all that, though, but
annoying. This game has a tendency to constantly crash to desktop.
That one I think I've read before.
Won't even launch due to the horror that is Microsoft Store and Xbox Game app.
Yeah, but they all hate fucking Windows anyway, don't they? And yet they still use it to play games.
You don't have a choice.
No, exactly. But it's like they're all window haters, but they know they have to use it to play these games. So,
well, you do have a choice. It's a lie. You have 2 choices.
Don't play the game because you can't play it if you don't like Windows.
Don't play the game or get on with it.
This is that runway. This is one of those smaller ones.
If you want to play the game, you don't have a choice but to use Windows.
Are you still in, Callum?
No.
You were. Oh shit. I've come to one this runway I remember seeing. This is not the one I've been.
Won't install on my laptop.
It's a very small runway.
All Windows, store updates, etc. done. Yeah, but what specs is it? It's got to be quite a high spec. Right?
I remember being saying it had to be sort of white thing.
You've heard of Elf on the Shelf? Now get
I've seen it. Remember, Buzz is still streaming.
Yeah, I'll let me stream after I just
I've nearly put it in the group chat earlier.
I'll do that once I get. Oh, no, this plane is automatically stopping. This runway is obviously not built for this either. Bye bye, plane. Bye bye. Yep, that went well.
Do not touch screens. That's a message.
I will end my stream around this bit. Back when everyone's watching. I'm sure I'll come back at another point. Hopefully all 3 of us will be on doing this.
Wow, I just watched you fall off that cliff.